And here we are. Hey, everybody, how are we doing? Well, this is a bit different, isn't it? It's a bit like Saturday, really. It's kind of like a very unusual day of the week to be streaming from me. And this is something new for me. This is a kind of a new venture, a new adventure even. And I kind of wanted to do something whereby I'm kind of doing something a little bit different to London Calling. And I wanted to do something with someone else. And I know I do my thing with Hive, with the transatlantic live stream, but I wanted to do something with someone that's in my time zone as well, and something that we just randomly do. And this is the thing with this, folks, that the backlog is completely random. We might pop up at any old time of the day for any old time, to be honest. And anyway, it's going to be me and someone else. But first of all, before I bring this other person in, my partner in crime, I just want to say hello to everybody that's out there in the chat land, all of you. And there's bundles of you. And it's almost like a precursor to London Calling, isn't it? But no, this is indeed the backlog. Anyway, we've got Brick Studio out there. He's an up-and-coming rising star at the moment. We've got the wonderful Tees for Life, Titanium J52, the wonderful Brett's Builds as well. He's been there. And Gallifrey Bricks. Love that name. I always do. The wonderful Victoria Fisher. Everywhere I go, Victoria, you're there as well. And I absolutely love that. And thank you for everybody who gives me lots of love as well on Instagram and Twitter. And who's this we got out there? We've got Just Build It. He's in there. I just saw someone new out there. T-Fold Girl. T-Fold Girl. Great to have you here. It really is. We've got Brickso Studios. We've got Lego Boys 88 Official. The wonderful Will Harper. Thanks for your stuff on Instagram as well. Will, really appreciate that. And M Productions as well. This is brilliant. This is excellent. And like I say, folks, it's going to be completely random. But anyway, enough about me. And it's wonderful that you're all here. But this isn't just me. This is somebody else as well. And let me introduce this person, folks. This is a new one for me. This isn't about me, myself, but it is about Sai. Hello, Sai.
Hey.
There we go. Now, there was a time I was thinking of calling this stream, and I've got the trademark on this, Sai. I was going to call it Me, Myself, and Sai. But I just thought, you know what I mean? I just thought, no, let's call it the backlog. It's nice and it's not too generic, is it, folks? I don't even know if there is anyone out there that's ever used the term the backlog for a live stream. But here we are, two grown men just hanging out, doing what they love, building a bit of Lego and having a chat with everybody out there in the chat now. But how are you, my friend? Anyway, how's your week been so far in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego?
Wibbly wobbly. Oh, good. Just checking out all those new sets and stories that are going around. Everything from new San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that we'll never see, to paper bags and Lego sets, to everything else.
Yeah, there's been loads out there. Like I've seen pictures of this Comic-Con set that was meant to be coming out. I forget who it was now. Who's the superhero? I think it was Black Widow, wasn't it? The Black Widow one. We've got what was it? The Nebulon class frigate as well, folks. I mean, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? The old MIDI size Star Wars set. I'm gonna have that because I thought that everyone was quite upset that I think that was everyone's kind of second choice, wasn't it, when it came to doing the larger UCS set. Of course, the vote eventually went for the gunship, didn't it? Which was wonderful. It was brilliant. I can't wait to get that, folks. I mean, the original gunship's practically minifigure scale anyway, so that's awesome. I mean, this is going to be brilliant. But the frigate, yeah, I'm liking it. Bring it on. I've seen some mocks out there of frigates, and I've got to say so. I think they're brilliant. You know, with all the detail, the greebling and stuff like that. I generally think that they can make a good job of it, and I think it's good. So I'll be interested to know what you boys and girls out there, what you've been up to this week, and if you've got any questions, fire them our way. And of course, if you want to just talk about Lego this week, what's going on? IKEA. I was almost tempted to go to IKEA today, but I didn't. I held back. How about you, Si? Are you going to be venturing to IKEA anytime soon?
They're on the way. Lorraine is there at the moment.
Hooray! Fantastic. Are we going to get a video of them soon then?
Hopefully tonight, yeah. Once I finish here, hopefully I'll be cracking open maybe one or two of them, having a look through, maybe reviewing them. But definitely, yeah, there's definitely a video coming out later on. I won't tell you what I'm getting, but you'll see later on.
No, fantastic. So I genuinely think they're a good idea. Now I missed out on the trainers. I mean, I was saying that literally at 5 to midnight, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go and buy them, and I did. So I registered and everything like that, and I put it all in, and I was like, about 2 minutes left, folks. Yeah, put me size 9s in and all this kind of stuff. And I got the welcome to Adidas, and then I got on the app. It said to me that I'm now in the draw for it. But then by that point, I was seeing loads of people were saying, "Oh, I'm getting them, and all this sort of stuff." And in the end, I missed out on them, and I wasn't particularly fussed because to me personally, I think they look horrible. But they just would have been nice to have in the background. Albeit, when did £100 pair of trainers in the background ever become socially acceptable? I don't know. But anyway, that was that deal. But did you ever go for those trainers?
Yeah, I used some of my points on the on Lego.com. I think somebody worked it out. I don't know who it was, but they worked it out that each of your points that you if you enter once with your points, I think it works out to be 30p, 30 US or English pence. So I said, why not? It's about 50 cents in the euro, and I just did it once. But I noticed, I don't know if you noticed this as well, but I noticed that a lot of people who entered via Adidas through the app, a lot of the bloggers, bloggers, Lego people who have websites, and some of the YouTubers won them.
Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it, Si? Because I noticed that a good 6 hours before the results of the raffle, they all started getting them, and I was like, hold on a minute. And that's when I started thinking, I came over this this feeling. I didn't want to be left out. I mean, it's pathetic. It's pitiful, isn't it? Really, for me. Yeah, I don't feel left out. Blooming Lego I've been buying lately.
Brick Finder had them. I think Adam White from Bricks fans.
Yes,
loads of people.
Yeah, they did. I'd be interested to know what they think of them. It'd be funny if they thought they were horrible, but they're not for me. I don't collect trainers. I know you collect trainers, so for you, it's a much bigger deal and stuff like that. For me, do you know what? Basically, folks, what happened then? So I had this sort of £100 budget, surplus budget. That's a nice word, isn't it? Surplus budget for Lego. And then yesterday, I saw Argos were knocking out the Newbury Park for 62 quid or 64, I think it was. 64. I think it's £120 reduced to 64. It's an incredible price. So anyway, so I thought, well, there's bound to be none around because Argos normally do a proper clearance. I mean, we're talking 50%, folks. And normally speaking, when Argos go that low, there's nothing left. But I mean, they were everywhere. They were everywhere around me. I literally went down the road and picked it up today from a city. So I was proper chuffed. And yeah, so I was going to have that, and it's a great set. It's a great set for the city. I mean, it's fantastic. I can't believe it. But anyway, let's take a look. So I'm looking at this at the moment on StreamYards, folks. But what's going on out there in Chatland? Because there's loads of people out there. Oh, we've got Joey out there from Maniac for Bricks. I love Joey. Joey, I love your stuff, mate. And I'm loving the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thumbnail that I keep seeing on your channel, mate. That cracks me up. That really does. Who else we got out there? We've got the wonderful Scott Davis. Hey, Scott Davis, how you doing, my friend? Great to have you here. Will Harper's still hanging around there. Gallifrey Bricks. And who else did I see that popped in? Oh, Cabbage Face Lego. Cabbage Face Lego. Still 106 in stock. So let me know, folks. Did anyone else out there? Did you go for the trainers? Were you successful? Did you miss out? And did you just go and concede and go and buy yourself some Lego anyway, like I did, or just go and buy another pair of trainers, I suppose? I mean, I got to say, for the money side, I actually thought they were quite reasonably priced
for the
Adidas trainers.
Yeah, they were. I mean, if you collect them, I mean, if you collect trainers, anything from about 150 to 300 is what you generally pay. So some of the Jordans you could be looking up to 350. So yeah, I mean, but they're not from my feet. They're for the collection, but I don't like the colors. I usually get black trainers, black and red Jordan original kind of Chicago Bulls trainers. The gray colorways, but.
And are Adidas trainers fairly collectible? I mean, is that a thing that people do?
I saw somebody, and I think they're from Lego, with Stormtrooper ones the other day.
Really? Oh yes, I know. I've seen them as well. I've even seen a Converse, and they're a good trainer, folks. Terrible for running in, but they look good. In fact, they never run in Converse. They annihilate your feet. They really do. But yeah, I've seen them where people could basically put designs on them that they kind of chose. It was completely up to them, you know.
Yeah, they've got some really cool Simpsons Converse trainers at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Oh, you see, Bricky Tech got the trainers as well. Well, there's no surprise there, folks. I would imagine they were kind of chosen at will. That wouldn't even surprise me if they got sent them for nothing, if I'm honest. Anyway, well, to be fair, it happens to designers, doesn't it? People design stuff, and take a Holly Willoughby, for example. She gets given clothes every day, and all she does is just goes on Instagram, shows what she's going to be wearing during her morning TV show, and then just goes and does it, gets it for nothing. Yeah. And quite frankly, I'll be blooming grateful if someone gave me free clothes. Not a dress, of course, so I don't want to floral numbers, if I'm all honest. But yeah, so have you got any sort of idea when you're actually going to be getting them?
No, I entered the thing. If I win them, I win them. For some reason, Lego said that they won't be telling people until it'll be October, so the next few days. Everyone else knows that they've got them, so I think the October. I only entered once. I'm not going to get them. I know I won't.
Well, you never know, mate. You never know. You are a Lego YouTuber. You're a Lego legend. Anyway, well, what's on the end of leggings? Feet, of course. That's what. So, and all feet need trainers, folks. They really do, even if they are Lego trainers. But this could be a sign of things to come. If they were slightly less colourful, if the white was properly white, then so I look at them trainers. I don't know if it's me, folks. When I see things, I just can't help but see them. But the white on the trainers is slightly off-white, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've got this imagination in my head that someone's left a pair of trainers made of Lego outside in the sun for too long, or by a window or something like that. So they go with that sort of slightly smoky looking yellowy white, like an old fluorescent light strip or something like that. And that's what kind of reminds me of that. But anyway, I mean, they've obviously sold well because they've all sold out. So good luck to anybody who gets them in the end. Victoria Fisher, good to have you here. She's saying good evening, Tech Productions. And that's because the wonderful Tech Productions has arrived, folks. He's here. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well where you are. We was having a good old natter over Instagram earlier on, folks, me and old Tech, about the welcome to Apocalypseburg. I mean, what a set that is. I'm kind of, I feel a little bit slightly frustrated that I missed out on that set, but in hindsight, I wish I'd bought it. Did you ever buy it, Si?
No.
No. But I like the look of it. That's the thing. It looks amazing.
It's a bit of a sore point. I went to Smith's. I got the money together and went to Smith's, and they had one left. And I went, okay. It said one in stock, and I went there, and it was gone.
No.
Yeah. It would have been the first like multi-hundred euro set I would have bought, and I was like, I really wanted the Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Oh, Harley Quinn. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because there was a few exclusives in that, wasn't there?
Yep. Yeah.
Joey's off now, folks. He says, "I'm sorry, guys. As much as I like to stay, I'm just not up for the stream. Enjoy the rest of the discussion. You take care, Joey. Good to see you, my friend. And please do check out Joey's channel, folks. He's a good lad. As is the Daily Brick as well. He does some good stuff, and of course, Tech Productions. In fact, you know what? It's the same ethos here as what it is on London Calling on a Friday, folks. It's all about the community, except in this one, instead of there being loads of us, a plethora of people out there in the panel. Well, it's just me and Si. Me, myself, and Si. Just us. Just the two of us. We can. I'm thinking building Lego castles in the sky and all sorts. It's the perfect song for us. I think that maybe, folks, that should be our theme song for when we're doing some Instagram stuff and things like that. It's quite cool.
Yeah, our first dance at the wedding.
Our first, indeed. The first ever Lego YouTubers. Imagine that, folks. Imagine that. Imagine what the kids would say. And the neighbours. But anyway, that's that. So let's know what you guys are up to anyway. We've got some wonderful people out there. We've got Brick Star Boys 10. We've got the Daily Brick. This is Hello TJ52. Titanium J52. I love that. Is your college still on campus, or did you get sent? Oh no, actually, I think he might still be on campus. But there was a thought that he might be going home. because everyone's going down on lockdown again, aren't they? Unless, of course, you're spending money, then everyone seems to be free to do what they like. But anyway, we've got Brick Clicker in the house, folks. Good to see you, Brick Clicker. There's loads of news out this week, my friends. You've got any news videos coming up? So Si, this is actually a streaming one, folks, where we're actually going to be building stuff. Now, I'm not building a Lego city per se, as some people might think from the title. I'm building a set from Lego City. Which is this one. I'm going to build a fire truck. Everyone loves a fire truck. So I thought, right, I'm going to build a fire truck tonight. And so that's what I'm literally going to build something for once in my life. And then I thought I might follow that up tomorrow with an even smaller one. Because I got this one as well.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I paid £1 for this. £1. It's the best quid I've ever. It's like, it's better than any poly bag. I got it on Amazon. And Amazon were knocking it out for £3, and I had a couple of credits with them because I'd gone for non-priority post. So I was like, I'll buy that for £1. So there we go, folks. That's my bargain of the last couple of weeks or so. But anyway, now tonight I'm going to build a big truck, which actually comes with a minifigure. Oh, I built the minifigures. That's the only thing I've built from it at the moment, folks. Everything else I've got to do. I've even set up another camera. I put my buildable cameras back, folks, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Here we go. Look, I put that down there. Look, I can do a titanium J52. Look, hello. Hey. And so this particular figure side comes with a couple of cool things, right? One, right? Look at that mug. Check out that mug. If it zooms in, look, see that?
Yeah.
It's a burning marshmallow. How cool is that?
It is cool.
Right. And then her hairpiece. I'm loving this hairpiece, right? Now, I know she's a redhead, and I've got a soft spot for redheads. I really have, right? But there we go. Look, if I get a zoom in on that, come on, zoom in. There it is. There's like a really nice gold band that goes around the back of her hair that ties it back, which is fabulous.
The cool figure, Freya, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, she's called. She has actually got a name. Ooh, let me have a look. She is. She's the fire chief. Yeah, you're completely right. Freya McLeod. Yeah. Freya McLeod. It's funny that McLeod. I love all their names. There's a name for names that are kind of to do with the business that they do. It's a bit like Mr. F Firefighter or something like that. So it's crazy. It's good though. But anyway, we'll pop the camera back on me. Hopefully it comes back on me. There we are. And so there we go, folks. I've got the building cam back simply because I'm going to be building tonight. Anyway, Si, the lovely Si. What do you think you might be doing tonight, Si?
I think I bit off more than I can chew. I got this.
Cool, blimey, that's a lot bigger than my one.
yeah, I know. This was a bargain as well. This was 50 or 60 euros, but in Argos, but they brought it down to half price, so it's 25. But when they brought it out, the box was a little bit damaged, so they took 20% off. So I got it for 20 euros, which is probably £15. Yeah,
that's 15, 16 quid. Something like that is a Billy bargain because that's going to be a lot of bricks in that set. It really is. That's a bargain. Just Bill, it says £1. Hey, Greg, can I buy that off you for 99p, please? Oh, I don't know about that, mate. 99p. It won't even buy you a 99 ice cream anymore. That. But no, thank you. But I'll have to gladly decline the offer, my friend. I really will. But anyway, we've got loads of people watching tonight. Thank you, more people watching tonight that watch me on a Friday. Who have we got out there? We've got Duck Love Bricks. We've got Fabuki as well. Good to see you, my friend. Anyway, I'm just absolutely honoured to have everybody here. It's amazing to have you all here. And what do you think, folks? What do you think of the backlog as the name of the stream and just me and Si? Because we're always in streams with other people, aren't we, Si? And you're always on. Like one of my main henchmen. You are on a Friday night, London calling, folks. He really is, and we miss him when he's not here. But of course, this is the backlog. This is something a little bit different, and we will be building stuff. We might not finish all our sets, folks. That is the thing, but we can always finish it or just start something, or we just do it. Anyway, we'll be here for somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, something like that. Where it's not a late one, folks, or anything like that. It's kind of just a bit of a light-hearted, slightly random Lego live stream. It is. So yeah, that's all good stuff. And if you, like I always say, folks, to people, please do check out each other's channel, and please do check out Si O'Connor's channel. And if you're new to London Bridge Bricks, consider subscribing as well. All the details, of course, of Si's channel you can find down in the description below. You really can. So anyway, so I'm going to I tell you what I built over the weekend. So as you of course would have witnessed, was the ginormous Mos Eisley set, and it's still, I've got to be honest, it's still downstairs because I filmed it all downstairs in the dining room. And it wasn't even in the studio. It wasn't here. It was too big. It was bigger than my table is here. It's just ginormous. It's gargantuan, and I'm glad I did. But the only thing was, do you know what? To film the whole thing of me building it was 150 gigs. It was blooming enormous. It really was, and. So anyways, that's out there now, folks. Days, and it's doing right. It's doing okay. Days, it's bumbling along like these things do. I don't know if many people do. I've done a Mos Eisley speed build, but if you want to see that, check it out. It's out there in the wild, doing its thing, folks. It really is. A tease for life. A tease says hi, Lego Boy 88. Well, Lego Boy 88's in the house as well. Good to have you here, my friend. So yes, Si, are you going to crack open the box and?
Yeah, I opened the box already. I'm going to mute myself because I'm opening bags.
Oh, okay, folks. We'll be paper bags one day, but that won't be too long away. I'm pretty sure. Lego Boy 88. Good to have you here, folks. And tell me, folks, did anyone out there? Did any of you guys try and get the Adidas trainers? And if so, I'm interested to know actually if you did get the Adidas trainers, are you going to wear them, or are you just going to kind of save them up and look after them, or maybe even I don't know, just look into buying them and maybe one day selling them on or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are probably just buying them and flipping them as well. But it's an interesting one, isn't it? It's an interesting one. It's kind of very much Lego, but not Lego. And when we think of the clothes as well, the Levi's, the denim jeans, and all that lot, that's a weird one as well, isn't it? I don't know. I can't imagine wearing Lego. But in saying that, I kind of quite wore the bracelets. The bracelets from Lego Dots, I wore them quite proudly, really. I quite liked wearing those. They're kind of nice, and I don't know, really. Yeah, just let me know what you think about Lego and fashion, folks. I'm always interested to know what you boys and girls out there think of these things as well, because it's interesting. I've got my thoughts, and you've got your thoughts. Or thoughts, I should say. And, it's just as a quadrant slip there. I don't know, it's just always interesting to know what people think about things like this. So let's have a look at this. It's London Bridge Bricks. Did you see? Well, let's show this up. London Bridge Bricks. Did you see the tutorial I did on how to build your logo? If you saw it, did you like it? I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it just build it. I'm gonna have to check out your channel for that. I didn't get a notification, but yeah, this is my logo. In fact, my logo. This is my new logo. This will be. So you might have to do an update on it, but that's the new logo. And to be honest, folks, I've got all the new logo design and everything like that. I just haven't put it out there yet, if I'm honest. But no, let me know what it is. I'll look it up. Just build it. I really will, and check out what all that is about. Oh, Si's got his. Look at that. That's a cool one. How many? Oh, you must have more. Yeah, I've got two as well. Si, I've got two of them as well. It's weird. That's good though. I like it, that car. Oh, that's quite cool. See, I like that for the Octane. Now, people that if you looked at our thumbnail, you would have seen a little image of that in the background as well. But yeah, a tease is off now. She goes, okay, got to go now, but I'll be back later. Bye for now. You take care, Tease. Good to see you. Yeah, no, this is very cool. I'm liking that. Oh, Marhan's in the house. Hello, Marhan. How you doing, my friend? Is a brick clicker around? Oh, and hello. Yeah, he's around. He's he was just in a few moments ago. He was. But yeah, I'm gonna start building something now, folks. I am. So but tell us how your week's are going. I'm always interested to know how we're all doing. What do you think of the news and all that sort of stuff? But yes. So how's your week been then, Si? Are you what's your initial thoughts on these IKEA boxes? And do you think are they reasonably priced? I haven't looked how much they are.
Yeah, they are reasonably priced. There is, I don't know, not many people have been talking about. You can get an actual Lego set where it's just, I think it's over 200 pieces and 2 minifigures, but I haven't seen the packaging yet, so that's on the way. And it's not boxes, so basically it's probably just going to be a plastic bag of Lego. And then the boxes that I have coming, I said I wouldn't tell anybody, but I'll tell you anyway.
Give us a rough. Don't give it too much away, folks. But I tell you one thing as well. I'm going to do this now. We'll be 25 minutes in. Now, if you're watching this video back, I'm going to pop down in the description below details of Simon's IKEA video. So if you're watching this, there'll be a card come up at 25 minutes showing and to go over to his channel and see that. So we'll pop that in there a little bit later. Bit of post production there, folks, for Simon.
Yeah. So you've got they range from €12. So convert that over to whatever currency you are using. 12. I think it's 12, 14, and €20. So you've got like 3 boxes is one item. Another big box is one item, and then a bigger box, I think it is, or 2 boxes, another item. So yeah, I like the idea of them. And as you said before, I mean, you can use them for various different things. And I have seen Lego have customized some of them in one of their, I think it was either a tweet or it was on Instagram, and they've got like water flowing out of it and everything. So, you know, they're kind of making it look like a toy as well as storage boxes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I think the thing is, right, I think it's a good idea. I really do. And I mean, also as well, I mean, it's real proper Lego, folks. And I mean, if you're doing something like a Hoth mock or something, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, blimey, well, one day I'd like to do a Hoth mock, but I think I'll probably end up doing some sort of Mos Eisley thing before that. But, you know, they're big Lego boxes and they are Lego attachments. So I can't wait to see what people do with all that. I really can't. And let me know.
The studs actually do say Lego on them, so like you've got these unusual new Lego pieces.
They are brand new Lego elements, and I can't wait to see what people do with them. And let us know, folks, if you've got any idea. I think someone I saw a picture yesterday. I think it was yesterday anyway. It might have been earlier on this morning, folks. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I just couldn't sleep. I went to bed last night at 1:30. I woke up at 4, and I was like, I cannot sleep. So what did I do earlier on today? I haven't done that much. I've been having a couple of days off, folks. And honestly, I could have had a nap earlier on, but I had some jobs I needed to do. But I just couldn't sleep. I was kind of excited for this stream as well. And when I get excited, I'm a nightmare, folks. Christmas Eve. Forget about sleeping Christmas Eve. I'm just a bundle of nervous energy. Anyway, and also as well, folks, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, certainly Christmas Day, I'm going to be streaming for an hour or so just to say Merry Christmas to everybody as well. So that would be nice to do. Just to see everybody. We've got Bricks, Stevie. Stevie, that is a mouthful. It really is, honestly. I've got to make sure you've got a teeth in to say that one. I wouldn't want to have a few shandies and try and say that name too often. Shane never did IKEA blue shirted minifigs. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Quick Stevie, hello. Good to see you here, mate. This is news. The 5-in-1 Mindstorm set has an official price. The 5-in-1 Mindstorm set. I didn't know there was such a thing. Yeah. £329 will release in October. Source Nice catalogue. The 5-in-1 Mindstorm set. Oh, I wonder what figures are going to be in that. Is that like more droids or something like that, or is it just a big robot?
No, I with Mindstorms you don't usually get minifigures per se, but I've seen the catalog. I have the catalog, and it's basically you can build 5 different things out of it. And I didn't pay too much attention to it because it's not my thing. But now I didn't know it was a kind of an exclusive Mahan. But I'll have to do a video on that later as well now.
Yeah, no, I think it is an exclusive. Yeah, and I was up for going out today to buy them, folks. But I knew you was going to get them, Si, because there was an IKEA that I could get to in about 25 minutes, folks, where I live. It's one of the biggest ones in the world. But I don't know, really, it was just a combination of, I knew Si was going to get it anyway. And I was just like, I can only do so many things. And I can't spend my days off all day just doing Lego. I got my wife, she'll disown me, she will, folks. You know what it's like. But work, life, Lego balance. You always got to throw the Lego tag in there as well. But you know what I mean as well. The Lego Paul's in the house, folks. Good to have you here, the Lego Paul. The wonderful Brick Studio. He's going to be a debutant tomorrow, folks, on London Calling. He's going to be here. He says, yes, I had what were out of the boxes, which was the Ice Castle, was made by Richard and Flynn Lego Master US, also known as Tricky Bricks. They subscribed to me the other day, Tricky Bricks. That was nice, I thought. They're a good bunch of chaps. And who else we got out there as well? Mahan says, by the way, it's page 206 of the catalogue. I'm loving it. But yeah, I tell you what I do want to do a review of, and I might be lucky enough to get it tomorrow. Let's have a look, shall we, folks? Let's have a look at my Amazon order and see what they're saying out there about it. There's the new Lego minifig, the visual dictionary of that's coming out. Now I know, now you guys and girls out there know I do magazines. Blimey, even Simon over here, he does magazines as well. But the nice thing about our the way we do it, folks, is we're actually both quite different on our approaches to the magazine reviews, which is which is quite cool. Yeah, apparently my delivery date is pending, so I'm not going to get it this week by the looks of it. But yeah, I think that's due out today. But I might do a review of that magazine. Oh, it's not a magazine; it's a book, just to get up to speed on that. But yeah, so the Lego minifigure official dictionary, or the visual dictionary, is pending at the moment. Let me know if you guys and girls out there are ordering that as well, because honestly, folks, I think you could quite comfortably spend hundreds of pounds a day buying Lego and the new sets that are coming out. It's just ridiculous.
Every day.
Well, it's true though, isn't it? We literally could do. You throw the budget out the window, folks. You could just keep spending and spending and spending, but you've got to have some constraints and all that. So Tony, go on.
You say Argos. If anybody likes those kind of books, Argos, Ireland have. If you go into Lego, and you can actually buy some of those books in Ireland $11.99. So yeah, and you figure so some of the Star Wars ones with the exclusive Darth Maul and some of the other ones. But check it out anyway. Argos at Lego books or Lego something's a list. Go down.
I've got a visual dictionary down here, Ninjago. I got that because the wonderful titanium J52 inspired me to get that. And if I want to, honestly, folks, I know sometimes you might, I don't know, if you watch my reviews, you might think, "Oh, he's going on a bit," because honestly, I can milk anything, folks. But I always try and cross-reference stuff and things like that. So, for example, I'm going to review this set. And she's got a name, so she's called I've got a name there.
Freya McLeod.
Yeah, Freya McLeod, that's the one. I've got bloody reviewing it, folks. So you think I'd remember it, wouldn't you? And you got this guy here, and for the life of me, I didn't know what his name was. I thought it was like Clements or something like that. But it turns out he has got a name. He's just a fire officer. But yeah, when I do reviews, I do try and research everything that I do. Because I don't want to particularly be wrong, and secondly, I don't just want to do speed builds. I mean, to be honest, folks, I really enjoy doing a speed build, and if you get them right, you can make it a bit more interesting. I'm not just opening up a box or just building something at 1 billion miles an hour, and it looks like I've got four arms on the desk or something like that. I typically put some care and loving attention into those. Hey, we've got a couple of new bods in the house. New but good friends, folks. We've got the wonderful Solo Brick Builder. Hey, Solo, how you doing, my friend? And and Butt Chop says he's got nipples. Can you help me, my friend? If you want to express yourself in that way, express yourself in that way. I think that's what Madonna would agree with. Isn't that right, Si? He doesn't know what to say. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, folks, Madonna came out with a song probably about 30 years ago called "Express Yourself." We got the wonderful Rogue transformations in it. Blimey, I've not seen you, Jezza, for ages. How you doing? I almost said Rogue Runner then, but Rogue transformations. How the devil are you? And how's all your mocks going, my friend? I tell you what I'm going to do soon. I'm going to do a best of British. I think I'm going to do a best of British Bake Off, maybe in November or something like that. A bit like what we did earlier in the year, Jezza, and just get a few UKers on and stuff like that. Sadly, of course, Si, you can't be on that because you're a Republican. I love you, man. You can come on as an honorary guest, but no, it's just the way the cookie crumbles in that respect, I suppose, which is a shame, isn't it, really? Anyway, we're all human beings, folks. We're all as important as one another. We really, really are. Anyway, lots of love out there. And like I say, folks, please do check out each other's channels. We've got what? we clicked a bit too slow then. We've got Juan out there as well. Juan, who's called, he's not Jean, as I always used to call him Jean. No, his name is Juan. Juan Gabriel Sereno, the wonderful one. Good to have you here, my friend. It really is. And yeah, it's brilliant to have you all here. Anyway, I'm going to start building now, folks. So I'm going to swap cameras. Si, you're on mute at the moment. I don't know if you know that. Oh, hold on. Let's make it nice and big. Blimey, whose fan's that? Is that? I'm liking that from Baby.
It's the Bricks Club.
The Bricks Club. My God, that looks so much fun, doesn't it? I thought for a second that was Solo's van.
That would be awesome, yeah. But I think these guys are I don't know if they're worldwide, but they're definitely Ireland and I think UK. But I think what they do is I think these guys I think have like a shop. It's like a creche, but you have like kids come in and they build and they do various different things. But I'm certain that's what that is. But it's pretty cool, yeah. I've seen them in one of the shopping centers. You drop your kids in, they bring them off, and they help them build. And they do have some mindstorms to build and help them build robots and stuff. So pretty awesome.
I'm into that because they do. You program them, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? My role at work, folks, deals with a minor amount of programming. Honestly, and I'm not kidding. He's just literally. Hold on a minute. Let me come back here as well. I've got him solo. I'm like looking at him like we're having some sort of Zoom call, folks. Anyway, and Lego Instructions says, "What are you building?" Lego Instructions. We're building Lego city sets. I'm building the fire truck, and he's building practically a car park's worth of stuff.
A garage.
A garage. That'd be good.
A gas station.
Yeah. Do you know what, folks? I tell you what I've been doing because I'm getting into building a Lego city and stuff like that. And funny enough, my tables from IKEA will be arriving on Monday. So I'd have to do some modular live streams now or something like that. Yeah. God forbid I'm doing another big set after Mos Eisley. Honestly, building this is a godsend. Building this after Mos Eisley. You've seen one Jarwal, folks. You've seen them all. I love it. Lego Instructions. Anyway, Lego Instructions. Good to have you here, my friend. It really is. And everybody else. And if you're here and you haven't done so, please do give us a thumbs up. It's good to know that you love the stuff that we do, and it really does help. It really does. So anyway, bye and take care, everyone. Lego Porg is off. Lego Porg, come back soon. Good to have you here, my friend. And we've got wonderful Brett's builds as well. Brett's builds, I absolutely love your avatar, Brett. I really do, for so many reasons. I think it's wonderful. So yeah, I'm going to start building. Oh, what was that? I was in Manchester today. I was going to get my Batmobile, and the Lego shop was closed. Oh, wow. No way. You need to order that, Solo. You really do. I've built my one, and I've got to say, by a million miles, it's my favourite set I built last year. It's so big. It's that big. In fact, it's so big I can't even put it in there. Maybe I'll get it out tomorrow or something like that. I'll have to have it downstairs on a shelf. I literally have to build a shelf just for it. It's amazing. I absolutely love the set. I really do. The 1989 Batmobile. But at the moment though, here's the thing. Sorry, folks. I will start building soon enough. I might as well turn my camera on, reserve some energy. Here's the thing, right? Do we know yet, folks? And Brick Clicker, if you're out there, please do let me know. But sorry, I know you're a man of the news. Are we going to get some sort of gift with purchase with the Bat aeroplane or whatever it's going to be? The Batwing, I should say, the Batwing.
I haven't heard, but everyone kind of thinks we'll get a mini Batwing because we got a mini Batmobile with the big one. So fingers crossed, because they did a good job with that gift with purchase of the Batmobile. It was brilliant, really good.
I sold it for a bomb. Like £70 I got for that, and that was I went on eBay. Right, everyone was selling it for like 90 to 120 quid. And I just thought, oh, that's way over the top. I'll put in 70 for it, and then someone went, what about? I'm not joking, folks. I literally got on the underground at the embankment. I got off at where did I go off at? Cannon Street, and then boom, that was it. I'd sold it already, and in that time, I had 5 people put in offers of like £60 upwards for it. So I was pretty pleased with that. So I really was. Here we go. And Doc Sampson's in the house. Doc Sampson, good to have you here, my friend. He's saying, Greg and Si, what a treat. Yeah, this is us. Just the two of us, Doc is. And yeah, it's a treat for me. It really is, folks. And all of you out there, we're incredibly grateful for each and every one of you being here tonight on a Thursday night. I thought there'd be more people out there streaming, but it doesn't look like there is. So that's kind of nice. Oh, I just saw someone pop in there. Hey, Paul, how you doing, my friend? Hey, I messaged you earlier on today. I've been off today, and I was just thinking about you and how you were and stuff like that. Message me back. Just so you know, this is random, and no one out there will know what I'm talking about. But the two guys that used to be in my team, Paul, today was their last day. That was it. Or was it yesterday? That was yesterday, of course. But yeah, no, because of that, Paul, and I'm off today anyway. I was just thinking about you today, mate. I'm missing you. I'm missing you heaps. I really am. So for anyone who doesn't know, Paul is the guy that he helped me start London Bridge Mix back in the day, May last year. It was May the 4th. May the 4th was our first video. It really was amazing. But yes, this is such a long time ago. It really does. We've got Papa's Briggs out there. Papa's Briggs all the way from. Am I right, Papa's Briggs? It's Texas. You're from, isn't it, my friend? Long way away. But anyway, good to have you here. And what's that? Grits Bricks, Stevie saying price to sell, LB. Yeah, that was it, Steve. If I'm honest, I just thought, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to like do myself out of loads of money or anything like that. But I mean, God, 70 quid for something that I got for nothing is, you know what I mean? It's good. In fact, I think Paul even bought. That was it. I remember that now. I tell you what, folks, that was a hell of a day. There was two things, right? Because Paul was with me on that day. So this is the thing. There's a little story, folks, to tell you. I went to lunch, and I went to Leicester Square, bought the Batmobile, got the gift with purchase. I got back. I showed Paul this because me and Paul used to work together, and Paul was like, I see his brain ticking over, going blah, 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 like this, and he was like, boom, he was straight out there and went and bought it himself. And then this is what makes it so memorable. He got back after lunch, got it. And then we had all that terrible stuff that happened on London Bridge, like the terrorist attack and all that. And that's why that day is as clear as anything, folks. So you imagine this, right? We've been led away by armed police officers, right, through our building, because our building is opposite where the tragedy all happened and kind of unfolded. And then there's me and Paul wandering around with all this chaos. We've got this giant bloody Lego Batmobile, but. We'll probably never have another day like that in our lives, Paul, will we? But that was quite some time ago. That was, but yeah, amazing. But yeah, anyway, so sorry, I'm sort of hogging up all the things, but I appreciate you letting me get that story off my chest. So yeah, how's your building going? Anyway, have you actually started? Because I know I haven't yet. Oh, he has. Look at this. Look, he's putting me to shame, folks. All I've done is build a couple of. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I like it. That. Look at the wheel arches on that, folks. They're lovely, aren't they? It's a nice navy blue, that is.
So there you are.
That was a strange day, mate. That was a strange day. That was the most. I think that's one of the most surreal days, Paul, of my life. It really is. Look at him. Look, he never likes being in solo mode. I mean, I just checked out. Look at it. Got Privet Drive over there, folks. I bought that the other day. That was good. That was in a sale price. Privet Drive. I thought I'd get that. It's one for the city. Yeah, love it. Loving it right now. I think it was the song, wasn't it? Back in the day. I do like my cheesy songs. And we've got Deppy Shep Bricks in the house. Hey, Deppy Shep, how you doing, my friend? I haven't seen you for a little while. I saw you streaming the other day. That was quite cool. He's giving us lots of love. He's saying, hey, LBB, hey, Si, how you doing? And we've got A.M Productions in the house as well. Hey, how you doing? But yeah, no, it's good to have you here. And it's good to have everybody here, actually. I feel super blessed. It's not even Friday yet. So no, it's great to have you. Anyway, I'm going to start building, folks. So I'm going to fire up the camera, as they say. But yeah, what do you guys and girls out there think of the sets this year? Anyway, my two favourite sets so far, I would say, is my Nintendo and the Mos Eisley set and the A-Wing, the UCS A-Wing. At least they're the expensive ones, anyway. I have got my favourite out of those three, but I don't know. At the moment, for me, Si, my favourite build this year is the Mos Eisley set, but that's because it comes with so many minifigures. But in terms of what I've actually built this year, I don't know, Ninjago's quite up there. And there's that wonderful one I built with Doc Samson earlier this year. It didn't come out this year, and that's the Voltron set. I really enjoyed that. That was amazing. That was. This is weird. I've got a new subscriber, folks. Solo Brick Builders just subscribed to my channel. That's good. Solo, you subscribed to me a couple of weeks ago. What's going on?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's really weird, isn't it? I don't know what YouTube does some funny things. I mean, every time I bring out a video, folks, I seem to lose a subscriber. So that doesn't say very much about my channel, but there we go.
everyone I talk to, that's happening. They gain 5, lose 2, and it's happening every so often to everybody. But yeah, no, that happened to poor Chris, poor Brick Studios. That happened to him with Hive, and Hive won't let him live it down.
I know. I don't even live it down either, I don't think. Just Build says, London Bridge Bricks, what do you plan on building in October? See, I didn't even know October was a thing until I started talking to Tech Productions the other day. But funny enough, I have got a custom to build. In fact, at the moment, my wife's downstairs piecing it all together, all the different elements to make sure. And I'm like, yeah. And I tell you what, folks, it's an absolute blinder. And I got it all in my head how I'm going to film it and everything. So it's not a mock as such. It's somebody else's mock that I'm going to be building. So Just Build It. Does that count? Does that count? And I've got to say, by the way, Just Build It. I absolutely love your avatar. And I personally think, Si, right, on the back of that, I think that Lego missed out on something here. I think, right, if you just get a trainer manufacturer, right, other than Adidas, right, give me a trainer manufacturer that's got a logo like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Nike.
Yeah.
Now, if you give me, I don't know, a blue pair of trainers or something like that, or whatever, right, and put a black pair of trainers and put that on the side of it as the Nike logo, my God, I would have snapped up hundreds of them. I really would have. Yeah. I mean, why?
Yeah, I prefer Nike to Adidas, so I'd obviously snap them up as well. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I just think that was something they missed out on. But I tell you what, I would love to have known how the negotiations went when Lego went to Adidas, or they could have gone to Clark Shoes for all we know, folks, couldn't they? Or whoever. But yeah, it was going to be always a big gun, wasn't it? Adidas or something like that. But I don't know, they're affordable-ish, I would say, £100. But anyway, like I said, folks, I bought myself a new Lego setting to console myself with the loss of not getting the Lego trainers. Or maybe, right, I'll be able to buy one trainer or a left foot or something like that off of eBay or something like that. Who knows? Tech says Lego and Nike would have been so much more popular, but I'm pretty sure Nike only collab with sports personalities. Well, yeah, we've got David Beckham. He's a good sports personality, isn't he? And he does Lego. Oh, I don't know. I think it's a wasted opportunity, personally. I really do. And but there we go, folks. I don't work for Lego. Sadly, I'd love to be honest. I don't know what I do. My wife always keeps going on this. You should look at what Lego do. And I'm like, maybe. I don't know if it's too much of a good thing, though, folks. That's all. The one thing I can't get enough of is live streaming with all you lovely people out there. It's one of the best things I do. I love doing a review, and hopefully you love me doing reviews as well. And but it's all about community, folks. That's what counts. And if there's certainly one person out there that got me into it all, that is going to be Buttshot 2021. It really is, folks. And that, in the cold light of day, is a fact. Also, drinking plenty of water as well, so I don't get parched. But anyway, I'm going to start building something, folks. So I'm going to change the camera now. Will Harper says Timberland boots. I should do a collab with Lego. Use the old Lego tree for the symbol. Yeah, great idea, mate. Great idea. It really is. They look the same. Yeah, here we go. Get little trainers. They look the same. That's typical you, Paul. That is. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Do you know what? They could just maybe one day they'll just come out with their own trainers. Who knows? But anyway, Just Build says today he hit 75 subscribers. Well done, my friend. Well done. You are 3/4 of the way to getting to your first ton of subscribers, my friend. And I tell you what. Oh, I remember when me and Paul got our first 100. Honestly, I felt like going out and going for a drink. But of course, I don't even drink, folks, so that would have been a wasted. I go down the pub for a Coke. It's wasted on me. The only thing I go to the pub for now is to eat. It's funny though, isn't it? Because I'm sort of gregarious by nature. I don't drink, but I do enjoy a public. a public house, being around people, chatting and stuff like that. It's a shame you can't do it. Maybe one day, folks. Well, for a start, one day I'm going to go to Si over in Ireland, and we'll do a live stream or something from his place or wherever, folks. We could do it wherever. We could do it in Dublin Town Hall or something like that. And then one day we'll have a big meetup in London at Leicester Square, because there's loads of YouTubers that are around London, in and around the place, and it'd be wonderful really to have a meetup. I mean, I kind of miss that, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's see. B-Fab's in the house. Hey, B-Fab, how you doing, my friend? How you feeling anyway? You were feeling too well last week, I don't think, but loads of Lego news out there. Are you doing any Lego news? Oh God, I've got to change the set on this. I tell you, there's the other thing as well. When I was doing the Mos Eisley, filming all the Mos Eisley stuff, I had to recalibrate everything, because the nice thing about being in the studio, folks, when I'm building this here with you lovely people now, is that everything's in like controlled lighting and stuff like that. When you're downstairs in a dining room where you're surrounded by massive, great big windows, every time the sun goes in the clouds, the bloody light changes or everything. So you constantly, if you watch the speed build through it, from time to time, it gets much brighter, and that's simply because the sun came out. But anyway, I kind of made the best of it as I could, folks. But I think I was quite pleased with how it came out. It was nice, anyway. And you guys seem to appreciate it as well. Lots of love for B-Fab out there. Hey, B-Fab, good to see you, mate. I tell you what, folks, if none of you have ever heard of the wonderful brother from another brick, please do check out his channel. He's a bloody news guru. He is, folks. He knows loads of stuff. He's a great guy. He really is. And you'll always find him in and around people's streams as well. He's a top chap. He really is. He's a nice guy. I like him. We've got Brick 25 in the house. Brick 25, I've not seen you for a little while, my friend. Great to have you here. Loving that. And who else we got there as well? Oh, Takeoff. Hey, Takeoff, how you doing? He was on our stream at the weekend, folks. He was building Mos Eisley. Takeoff, I don't know about you, my friend, but for me personally, Mos Eisley is right up there with my big, expensive sets, the best ones of the year. You know, something. I mean, me, folks, an expensive set for me is anything sort of priced at about £75, maybe £100 and upwards, I would say, realistically, anyway. And Mos Eisley was expensive, don't get me wrong, but it was really good as well. I've got to say, it was really good. But let me know what you think of it, Takeoff. Is it your favourite set of the year? Be interested to know. Anyway, let's get some building done. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to. Oh, what's going on there, Si? Always putting on stickers. Let's see how he does it. Come on. This. Yeah. It's not a magnet.
You'll put me off. Be crooked.
Yeah, crooked. Look, see this, folks. There's the sticker sheet, right? Oh, I've got a question for you all, actually. I will build this one day. Here we go. Look, see, there's a sticker on there. Now, look, it's the Xbox there. It's the I Love Xbox gamepad. What's all that about, eh? Because I thought they were all down with the PlayStation and stuff like that. But no, it seems they're not. They're doing all sorts of other things. They really are. So anyway, so what's he say? Hey Debbie, lots of love for Debbie out there. Yeah, good to see you, Debbie. So yeah, I'll be doing something from October. Maybe I'll I don't know. Yeah, if it's someone else's mock and they've designed it and I build it, does that count? Let me know if it does, folks. I can always adjust something on it and just say, oh, I mocked it. Anyway, I'm gonna swap cameras. I am, and I'm still here, folks. I'm still chatting away. Keep the conversations going there, folks. I love it because you people are literally what make the Lego world go around. It really is the truth. Anyway, let's have a look at that one. There we go. Look, there I am. That's me. There's Yoda. No, it's not. It's Baby Yoda. Over here, we've got the Mandalorian. I forget his proper name, but anyway, we'll call him Mando, shall we? And then over here, we've got the Monkey King. And then over here, we've got a plethora of minifigs as well. But anyway, I'm going to start filming, folks. So there's going to be a bit of noise. So I'm just going to mute it for a sec.
And there you go, muted. So Deppy, we are building city sets. Greg's building one of the little fire trucks that are in the Lego City Adventures. I'm building the Lego City. There's no name of them, but it's this one here. I think it's called the Lego, not garage, but anyway, you call it gas station, we call it petrol station. Brick Star Wars boy has gone. London Bridge Bricks, thoughts on the Bricktober mini set. So he'll answer that one when he comes back. The Bricktober mini set. I'm not into those little small. The micro one, the micro scale one. I'm not into those ones, to be honest. And hey, there's an email address. That's pretty cool. So who is Daily and Deppy and Mocktober? Now, Mocktober is something that I would like to get into. I've never. I'm usually kind of, when I get a Lego set, like a building, what I like to do is modify it. But I've got these really cool ideas for like kind of houses and maybe 3-story buildings for different things, like somewhere for minifigures to live. So maybe apartment blocks or something. But it's a little bit expensive if you want to do like a proper mock, because you have to go and you have to get your bits and pieces. I'd like to do it properly. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I would like to do. Who else has any plans for mocks in Mocktober? Put it in the chat. Doing a huge Mocktober contest. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. You're back, are you?
I am. I'm enjoying listening to you. We've got the Mocktober is a good one, but I'm interested to know, folks. So if I do a custom one that I bought the instructions from, so someone else's mock, but I created, does that count? But yeah, that's quite cool. I'm actually going to join in as well. Will Harper says Will Harper's joining in on Mocktober. I know Tech Productions is joining in on Mocktober, folks. Check his stuff out. I've got some interesting ideas from some magazines that I've read recently that I might do. But again, there's someone else's idea. I'll definitely be up for it next year. I'm a bit kind of a bit late to the party on this one, but anyway, I still think it's a great thing to do. That's for sure. So, are you thinking of doing Mocktober?
No, I wouldn't have the time, and I've other things to kind of build and stuff. But I would like to do one maybe next year or during the year. It doesn't actually have to be in October, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure if Tony is asking what is Mocktober. Yeah, what is Mocktober? So it's October. So it's a kind of play in the word of the month. So it is, you build a mock. Mock stands for my own creation, and it's October, so you build one in this month. It's like Movember. The Mo is a mustache. November.
I think you look really good with a mustache.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I absolutely 100% think you would. In fact, folks, if we get to 100 likes today in this stream, Si will grow a beard or a mustache for November. Don't worry, we won't get to 100.
It'll probably happen by Tuesday naturally next week anyway. But I tell you who looks good with a mustache. Eminor looks good with a mustache. Weirdly.
Really? I didn't know you grew one. I missed out on that one. Oh, I tell you who's grown one, and it's a humdinger of a tash as well, and that's Doc Samson, aka Khan. He's done that. It's fantastic. Anyway, let's get that going. I'm going to try. I'm recording this with two different cameras. How ridiculous is this? Well, 4 actually, if I include the webcams. But anyway, let's okay, build it. It's quite nice to actually build something. So the simple fact that I'm even building something is slightly different to London Calling. So it doesn't always happen on London Calling, folks, especially if I've got a lot of people on the panel, because I always want people to, have a voice in the panel and stuff like that. It's important that everyone gets to say their thing as well. But that's cool. I'm liking that. There's a bit of piece of fire there. Loads of nice plates. Si, do you know anything about what's going on with the road systems for Lego? Because apparently they're changing, but I don't know if they're changing for the better or for the worse or what. I don't really know much what's going on there. So you got any details on that?
No, I actually don't. I know, I can't remember if we'll be talking about it on Saturday or Sunday, and I forgot to look up. I don't know, to be honest. No idea. Okay. But I can show you my stickers that look okay.
Well, nice one. Right, so for that.
How big do you plan to have your city?
Well, I've purchased 3 tables, and the tables are 60 centimeters by 2 meters. So that's 180 by 3 meters, I suppose. 2 meters, I should say, not 3 meters. So yeah, so it's a good size. I might just use 2 tables initially to kind of get it going with. But see, the thing is, right, to start off with, I've got to start building stuff. So with that in mind, yeah, I've just got to start building some modulars up, and then maybe getting stuff that I've purchased, like the toy shop and cafe and all that lot, and the townhouse, and then kind of changing them and altering them so that they're kind of fully modular all the way around and stuff like that. Because I think some people don't worry about them being that way inclined. So, for example, you could have a load of buildings in your city that haven't necessarily got, 4 walls going around them or something like that. But there seems to be all sorts of people out there that kind of have strong opinions on that. But let me know what you guys out there think about it, folks. I mean, should a city, in my case, Legondon, is it kind of acceptable to have to have, I don't know, a building that only has 3 walls around it, or if they all got to have 4 walls going around them? Let me know. Let me know what you guys and girls out there think. If you've got a city, what do you think? Because it's certainly cheaper if you don't.
Yeah. And for me, I think if you have some of your buildings and the back of them maybe facing towards your wall or whatever, you don't really need to put a back on. But if you've got like an alley or something, and it would look a bit weird having just like an open building.
Okay. So say for example, in my city, I pop Diagon Alley in there or something like that.
Yeah.
It would be okay to have Diagon Alley sort of running down the back of the wall or something like that, so you wouldn't ever see behind it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. See your big red Lego stud. You could put Diagon Alley beside that and have the back facing the wall. Do you know what I mean? And then maybe a road base plate in front of Diagon Alley.
Yeah, because when I do Diagon Alley, that's basically going to be a part of London or Legondon, and probably because I'm going to name all my streets and everything like that, which people don't seem to do. I don't know why. We'll call it like Whitehall or Westminster Avenue and stuff like that. All the places I used to go when I was a kid. And you know what, Si? Something I do quite a lot now, and I think it was Simon Moss who kind of got me into this. Whenever I go somewhere now and I see an interesting looking building, I always think, I wonder how I'd make that out of Lego. So, that's kind of on my mind all the time now. If I see an interesting looking building with some interesting architecture or something like that, I'm always thinking now, I wonder how I'd build that out of Lego.
Yeah, I sometimes see buildings and I can actually see Lego shapes on them. It's so weird.
Yeah, that is weird. You kind of honestly, it's like you're wearing like Lego eyes or something like that. It's bizarre, isn't it?
Do you have a road plan or a train track plan for your Lego city?
No, not yet. Because the thing is, right, after 6 months, I'm going to be moving the city down into the cabin I'm having built in the garden. So what I want to do initially is build something up. But what I might do is actually do some live streams and just say to people, give me some ideas and we'll kind of build it together, So they'll give me some ideas. We'll settle on, I'll have a bunch of people in the stream or something like that. We can talk over how I could do it. And then what I'll do is I'll instigate it, buy some Lego from Bricklink and stuff like that, and then build it, build what people suggest. So I don't know. It's I'm going to start working on a plan of sorts, maybe come up with a couple of plans and then give people, can make a decision over a couple of ideas that I've got for it and stuff like that. But the reason I'm holding back a little bit on the city at the moment, and there's only I'm still going to be building stuff and buying sets and stuff like that for it, is simply down to this new road that's coming out, this new road infrastructure. Because it's not worth me going out to buy loads of new roads when in fact it's not going to be a thing anymore very soon. So I'm sort of thinking, well, instead of investing a lot of money into the big road plate side, and they're not cheap. I mean, they are cheap initially, but when you buy lots of them, it all gets rather expensive. So that's my thinking behind that. Now, train track wise, yeah, I could build it around the train track. I don't know actually. Look, if there's anyone out there that does this, that's doing a city or has done a city, what did you do? Did you design the roads first and then the train track, or did you do the train track and then the roads? I think it's got to be one or the other, hasn't it, Si?
Yeah, big time. I mean, in my head, I know exactly where stuff's going to go. It's just getting the right numbers for the Euro Millions is the problem.
Yeah, I tell you what, you're right there. I dream, honestly, now I do the Euros more than I've ever done before, but they're expensive a ticket now, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're cheaper than the Irish lottery. So, I mean, an Irish lottery ticket, just a basic one with like the plus on it. If do you have plus, you do. You've had, you know, the main prize, and then you have the kind of second prize. So to buy one of those, I think it's like €7. But the Euro Millions is $3.50.
But €7. I mean, what are they trying to do? Have you got some sort of deficit over there, your country? That's unbelievable.
But the base, like if somebody wins it, it resets back to €2 million. So it's just like you're paying all this money, and you're not getting what you get from the Euro Millions, and you've got more prizes in the Euro Millions as well.
Yeah, and is it run by the same company as the Euro Millions?
No, it's run by your crowd, Camelot, or are they gone? Whoever took over after Camelot. Yeah, so it's a UK company.
The irony side, the irony.
Yeah, we had our own Irish lottery and they sold it.
Oh, I tell you what, that is funny.
Sold everything.
Oh, it's hilarious. I'm so grateful for everyone being out there tonight. Honestly, folks, I didn't believe there'd be that many people alive out there tonight doing joining us today. It's a real treat having everybody here, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in and spending time with us. It's super appreciated, and you know, it's just nice for you to be here, and it's nice to be here. I think, Si, don't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, everyone, it's a Thursday, and it's just great to have everyone here on a Thursday. It's not middle of the week, but it's still a school night, if you like.
Yeah, and like I always say, folks, so if you're new to this channel and you're just tuning in and stuff like that to this stream, and this is our first one, the backlog, but we'll be popping up randomly at different times of the day and stuff like that. It's not something it's not like a live stream that's every Sunday morning. Good morning, Brick World, and it's certainly not a London calling. It's just going to be whenever it kind of works for me inside, to be honest. And then I might even do the odd stream. If Si can't join me for a stream, I'll probably might even do one on my own or something like that, and keep London calling for the I don't know, the celebration that is the weekend. I suppose that's why I like doing it. It's all about we've made it for another week, hopefully unscathed, and enjoy the beginning of the weekend all together, like a sort of Lego family, I suppose.
Exactly.
So have you had any news on Lorraine? Has she messaged you or anything like that to say that she's got the Lego stuff?
Well, she hasn't got the Lego stuff, but I think she might have the hump because she's still in the queue.
Oh wow, God!
We weren't expecting that because it's late night shopping here, obviously, and I thought she'd be in and out, but she's freezing up in IKEA, and she could be queuing for another half an hour. I'm so dead.
I tell you what, right? Just a thing that Lorraine might want to consider while she's there. I don't know about your IKEA, but my IKEA, oh my God, they do the best meatballs in the world in their restaurant. They're absolutely fabulous. They really are. It's good food. It's good, cheap, honest food. It really is. So yeah, if you want to get something that tastes good, if you're feeling a little bit peckish, Lorraine, do yourself a favor. Get yourself some meatballs.
Greg, she needs to get in there first.
Oh, right. But she's not even got in there yet.
Queue outside.
Oh, no. Oh, Lorraine. Well, then maybe Si will do a special credit just for you, Lorraine, when it comes to doing the video for it, which I can't wait to see. Actually, I can't wait to see. So yeah, anyone watching this back on demand, if that's what we call it for YouTubing, yeah, there'll be a link for it down in the description below.
Exactly. I don't think she'll be looking for a credit. I think she'll be looking for me to pay for her next hairdo. And all you girls out there know how much it costs. They're expensive. God, it's like nearly £200 or £300 for most haircuts or whatever treatments and everything the women get over here, because they've added on coronavirus attachments. What would you call that? Like a sub kind of like a tariff, yeah.
A tariff. Blah. That's bang out of order. That is. Anyway, on that note, let's change the cam. Let's change the cam. Let's go to this one, shall we? Hello, how are we doing? I'm back. I've actually built something already, folks, as well. Look at this. Look, I built half the set already. That's got good going, isn't it? There we go. Look, there we go. This is the beginning of the fire chief's response truck. And there we go. I've got a little cabinet here, folks, but I won't be putting any stickers on just yet. But in there will be an electrical danger sign, which is obviously important, isn't it? As well, we've got some fire here as well. Look at that, we've got fire. That's fire. Oh, I've just dropped it. Oh, that's quite cool. I'm liking that. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Oh, that's awesome. That's quite cute, actually.
Yeah. It's the same dog that comes in the Big Bang Theory, so it's a little Chihuahua.
Ah, now there's a set I never got. Funny enough, but it is a good set. I actually quite like watching it at the weekends. I think it's on all. Is it on all E4 or something like that?
Yeah. And Netflix. I watch it every day.
I was actually thinking about that, Will. But probably if Lorraine's reading this, she probably thinks better not. Back inside. I tell you pay £300 you buy a wig for that, surely.
Yeah.
Road transformations. This is funny. Look, London Bridge Mix. I bought clippers. I couldn't afford to pay for a haircut anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, a load of people have done like home DIY hairdos over the COVID period. I'm saying that the COVID period's still going very much so, but I hope you're all staying safe and well. Anyway, folks, it's important to, especially Christmas. Christmas is going to be weird this year, isn't it? I doubt there'll be any trick or treaters or any carol singers or anything like that.
No, I mean, like the trick or treating thing, I don't think will happen at all. Who's going to want to answer the door to people? But Christmas is going to be odd. There's queues of Christmas anyway in a normal Christmas, but I think this time it's just going to be mental.
Yeah, it is a weird one, isn't it? It really is. I don't know, really. It's just a strange one, isn't it? So yeah. If let me take a look at something that who was it? I just mentioned it. Oh, here we go. Just build it. Let me just highlight it because it's a good question actually. Where's it gone? Just build it. This is London Bridge Bricks. Greg. And you'll see, should put underground, like have a London Underground. And see, it would be awesome. Yeah, I'm really thinking about doing an underground. Actually, I was going to do an underwater one as well, but I think being London, I think I'm going to do some sort of tube network on it or something like that. I think that would be quite cool. So yeah, just build it. It's in my thoughts. It really is, and it might be something I do in phase 2 when I actually move it down into the cabin down in the garden, but we'll see about that. It's definitely on my thoughts, mate, and it's definitely something we'll always talk about if I ever do a stream or something like that when I'm building the modulars. Because the thing is, because the modulars have been out and about for quite some time, I'm kind of thinking, well, really, I want to maybe just live stream or something like that, because I'm not going to necessarily review them. I might speed build them, but to review them now, years after they've been out, I just don't see the point, really. Do you know what I mean? They kind of, that horse is bolted and left. What was that? Someone said,
go on.
Oh no, I was just going to say, Take Up. He says, I'm currently working on a new video, minifigures of note in 2020. Okay, that's cool.
That's what I would watch.
I think that is definitely a good one. Yeah, folks, do check out Take Up as well. You know some good stuff on Star Wars, and also as well the. I wonder will some of those figures from Mos Eisley feature in that as well? Take Up. I can certainly think of one or two, especially Soft Toffee Headman. I think he should be in there as well. Will Harper says this because I cut my own hair anyway. There you go. There we go. See, good man. Do you use scissors or just use clippers? Oh yeah, Take Up, 100%. I'm going to have a Mos Eisley section. In fact, what I'm going to start doing, folks, is I'm going to take. What have I bought recently? I have bought recently the Obi-Wan Kenobi hut. And I bought that. I was in a sale last week, 13 quid. I bought that last week. I really need to do a Lego haul video, folks. I'll do one maybe next weekend or something like that. And what I'll do is I'm going to. It's not going to be part of it, but there's going to be an area in the city. There's going to be like a Harry Potter area. There's going to be the Mos Eisley area, which basically will be Star Wars and all that sort of thing. And what I like to do is some sort of bay or something like that, where I can just take odd spaceships like I don't know, the Razor Crest or Krennic's shuttle and pop those in there like that. And that way you can kind of turn it over. So it changes all the time. You have different ships. But also I'm going to put some sort of thing on the roof, on the ceiling of the cabin, whereby I can sort of hang ships on and off. So I can have like a Millennium Falcon flying over, being passed by the Tantive 4, and maybe have a Sith dagger flying through and stuff like that. And then not, you know, just basically hanging there to kind of, because I think stuff like that gives it some depth. But yeah, there'll be maybe there'll be some sort of underground network as well. I mean, it's just literally your brain goes crazy with ideas. But I need to get the basics down first, folks, and then I can sort of build on from that. And then every now and again, change it up a gear, you know, and do all that sort of things. Now I'm just going to go and get. Let's see if I've got a battery actually. Oh, here we go. I've got a battery here. That's handy. So I've been waffling on for so long, folks, but the battery's half dead on my camera. How's your build going anyway, Si?
We're getting there. Built up a bit more.
Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, look, I do like that blue. That is a nice colour blue. Got some nice parts in there. I like that. It's so much nicer to build than Speed Champions. And I love the Speed Champions. I really do. But when you build a Speed Champion set, you've got to really invest some time into that. Especially when applying those blooming stickers, folks. They're a nightmare, aren't they? They really are.
Yeah. The sticker sheet, this is pretty small. It's all right up there. So 2 octane. I was hoping these are printed pieces as well, but I don't know why they gave us stickers. The satellite dishes, the solar panels, and then you've got your prices, which are there, and then you have your other little bits and pieces.
I think that looks fantastic, Si. I really do. Yeah, it looks awesome, man. I like the old Octane stickers. I like to get a shirt. I tell you, is it me, folks? I like to have like a polo or something like that with Octane written on it or something like that. Yeah. The nice thing is, unless you know Lego, you wouldn't have a clue what you're talking about. You just think, oh, that's quite a nice logo or whatever it is, an emblem or something like that. I've got the wonderful Hayley Bricks and the mechanic in the house, folks. Hayley, good to have you here. So I love it when Hayley pops in, folks, because she hardly ever gets to see my streams because of the time differential between our countries and stuff like that. So it's always lovely to see you, Hayley. Lovely to have you here. And I hope you're well where you are as well. I'm gonna let's pop something on Instagram. Let people know we're live streaming, shall we?
Some of the pictures of those Lego IKEA boxes on display in IKEA.
Yeah, I'm seeing some at the moment. Oh, fantastic! Let's have a look, Si. Let's make that a little bit bigger. They look good. See, I think they look really good. Honestly, you could literally build. Look, it's a modular building sitting there.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? That's the roof of one of them.
Yes, I think they're pretty good. I love it. I really do. I love it. I tell you what I do like is that train. Yeah, it's a big old train you've got up there on your fourth shelf up. Yeah, just there.
Yeah, I took away the middle. I took away the middle carriage because it wouldn't fit. But yeah, no, it's probably my favorite. One of my favorite Lego City trains. It's really, really nice. Yeah,
love it. It looks really good. Yeah, I'm looking at a couple of pictures on there. I got to be honest, folks. They look good. How much are they for these sets anyway? Do we know, Si?
Yeah, they range. I actually have a screenshot of the prices. Give me 1 second. I know I'm out of space. So €12 for the 3-pack, white on white. So those ones are €3.
Yeah.
No, they're not. It's €12 for the 3-pack, and then you have the Legos, the set itself, which is 17.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then you have the bigger ones are 14 or 20, 14 or 17 or whatever. But yeah, I don't know if any of those because I'm not getting them yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Take up says Greg. Site. Have you seen the new SDCC Nebulum B frigate set? Yet another set to be annoyed about. Is it to be annoyed about? I don't know if we're not getting it or what. I don't know who's getting it. To be honest.
If it's a San Diego Comic Con exclusive, it's going to end up on the Lego website in America, and I don't think we'll get it. So you're going to have to get Hive to get you one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hive's done me a good favour getting me some bits and pieces. He really has. We'll see. I might be able to buy it and get it sent to my brother who lives in Boston and get him to post me over some bits. I think I might have accidentally ordered the Wonder Woman set. I think something. I got a strange message in the night from American Express saying that I've paid for something, a random number from Lego.com. So that might have shipped. Let's have a look actually. Let's have a look. It's a drum roll almost. Where are we? Lego.com. Just go into it, change regions. Because I tried to buy something from there the other night. I don't know, it just wasn't happening for me, folks. It really wasn't. Let's have a look at my orders. Guys, it means that the Lego. Oh, honestly, what they do. Check out my order status. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's shipped. So the Wonder Woman set is on its way. To me then, or rather it's going to go to me via Boston. It will, folks, but I'm just lucky enough I've got family in America that can do it, and Hive as well. Sometimes it's easy for him to get it and send it over to me. But yeah, no, Hive's a good man for that, and obviously I do I likewise it goes the opposite way as well. So if he wants something from the UK that they're not selling out in the US of A, then I'll follow up with that as well. Give him some stuff over. Yeah, I don't know if I'll open the Wonder Woman one, but the Bespin one I'll definitely open up because someone sent that to me. One of my viewers sent that to me. So anyway, I'm just going to change the camera on it. I'm still here, folks, but I'm just going to turn off my cam just for a second. But don't worry, you're not on your own side.
Okay, who is saying what? Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. Looking forward to picking up the Harry Potter calendar. Yeah, me too, Haley. I usually get 2. Okay, we spend a lot of money on these advent calendars in this house. So I get 2 of each of them. So I get 2 City, 2 Star Wars, and last year I got 2 of the Harry Potter. I open, with the kids, I open one of them, but those ones are for me. Then I have to buy one for one kid and some for the other kids. So I have 2, and then they get 1. So it could be 3 City, 3 Star Wars, and well, my daughter's not really into them anymore, but she kind of likes the Friends one, so they are a bit expensive. But yeah, I've got some ideas for them for this year. Obviously, because I didn't have a YouTube channel last year, I'll do something this year, which is cool. But those minifigures in the Star Wars advent calendar, they rock. I mean, they've got Christmas jumpers on, for God's sake. Awesome.
Yeah. So Star Wars have knocked it out of the park this year, Si. They really have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Darth Vader with a Christmas jumper. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? I wonder how much they have to ask the likes of Star Wars, LucasArts, or whoever looks after it, Disney now, I suppose it is, if they can do that, because it's kind of making Darth Vader look a little bit more, I don't know, really less Darth Vader, I suppose, less Dark Sith.
Well, they probably they had the droid show, and they had the Yoda Chronicles and stuff, so they could be looking at it of that route. I mean, in one of them, the Vader literally takes the piss out of the stormtroopers for not shooting anything. It'd be like pew pew pew, and they shoot everywhere but the Millennium Falcon coming out. So I'd say they're looking at it being Legoified rather than being like kind of take the piss out of the movie characters.
Yeah. Oh, they did that actually in The Mandalorian. You've watched The Mandalorian, haven't you? Yeah, there's that scene where the two scout troopers are shooting a tin can or something, and they can't hit it for the love or money.
Yeah, that was funny. Then they had the holiday special as well, so they kind of like ripped themselves a bit as well. When
Oh yeah, the holiday special, never to be shown if George Lucas had his way, I think.
Yeah. Because he used to show some of those shows on the Disney, some of the Disney Channel on Sky and whatever else you have, but they've closed all of the Disney channels on Sky and obviously on Virgin as well. So last night I was looking just to see, because every year we download the Halloween shows like Sophia the First Halloween and all that. Like, so I looked last night and it said this channel has closed for Disney Junior, and I was like, that's weird. Normally they have the programs on during the night, but they've officially, Disney have taken off all of the Disney children's channels.
Really?
Yeah, so they're obviously all on Disney Plus now.
Oh wow, that's mad. Yeah, but I suppose Disney just want to, you wouldn't want to. If you was Disney, you wouldn't want people to go to Sky to watch Disney stuff.
Yep. So like they've literally consolidated, if that's the right word, all their stock and put it onto Disney Plus.
Wow, that's impressive. Let's do that camera.
Hi Noleg. Hi Noleg.
I know, like, I'm loving it. Look at that. How about that for a minute?
Yeah, Haley makes a good point. Haley, this year's Friends Advent calendar, I think, is the best one because one stage they're getting 2 mini dolls, and then they brought it down to 1. And I think last year, I don't think they had a mini doll, but this year you get mini dolls. I'm not a fan of mini dolls, by the way, but you also get these little elves as well. So you're getting more characters this year, which is really good. But some of those mini dolls, I have a Stephanie with a Christmas jumper, and she's worth a good bit not a good bit, like €20 as an exclusive mini doll, which is all.
Yeah, I never considered buying Friends before, but you recommend it, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get some decent prints in them and some decent parts.
Ooh.
But it's for Advent calendar wise, just get your Harry Potter first, get your Star Wars first, and if you like City, get the City one. The Santa actually in the City one this time around he has a little story. He's not just Santa; he's one of the characters from the Lego City Adventures, which you are building, Greg.
Yeah, this particular fire chief. She is one of the characters from it, folks, and I've watched a couple of episodes. I think it's all right, actually. It's good that they're trying to, I don't know, make people relate, I guess, slightly relate anyway, to Lego City characters, because before they were just churning out figures before, wasn't they? And not really, there was nothing to.
They had Lego City little shows. They were kind of mini shows. They were kind of like 2 minutes long, and then they had them. They were like 15 minutes long. So it was basically these little stories and in the whole story you see all the sets that were out that year. So you had like the catamaran, and you had the big fire engine with the turntable on the back, and the helicopters. Really good. They are on Netflix as far as I know.
Yeah, because I know Brick Hive buys. Just going back to Friends, but Brick Hive buys Friends sets, but he doesn't like the dolls that come with it, but he really likes the sets themselves.
Yeah, I mean, they had Friends had the hospital, Friends Hospital, while we were still waiting to get a Lego City hospital, and some of they had the plaster of Paris casts on for the mini dolls, and then they put them into the city line, so they get some stuff before the kind of like main Lego, if you like.
Yeah. See, because you sent me a link to a balloon that they've built, didn't you?
It was yeah.
Yeah, so that might be one that I might get, because I might get that. It's either that one or the Trolls one that I saw recently in Leicester Square. The sets look so new and they're very similar, I have to say. But now, Brick Star Wars. Well, what's this question? Brick Star Wars. Well, it says London Bridge Bricks and Sai. Did you guys hear about the cancelled Darth Maul video game back in 2010 before Disney bought Star Wars? I wouldn't surprise me if they did do a Darth Maul game, but I didn't know way back in 2010. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of things like Clone Wars, for example. There's loads of things went by the wayside simply because they were taken over by new management. It's we've got Land of the Sweet is out there as well. Hello, Land of the Sweet. Good. I was having a good little chat with her the other day on Instagram as well. It's nice to put a face to a name. Really is. Good to see you. Yeah, she is actually. She's once I realised who she was, I was like, "Pew!" The penny dropped. It's good to have you here. But anyway, Just Building says, "Hey, Land of Sweet, lots of love out there for Land of Sweet." And Solo Brick Builder says, "I have returned to the stream." Good to have you here, my friend. Anyway, so let's get a bit more building done, I think. So anyway, I've done one of the instruction books. It's unbelievable for something that's only 200 pieces. It's got a lot going for it. It's got. I've got to say though, I'm loving this. Look at these, folks. There we go. There's a nice set. My first set of ladders. Maybe I should have some window cleaners in the Lego City set. Or do I could build the shard or something like that? That's quite nice. My shirt. There we go. Yeah, I'm loving it. Loving these pieces. Do you know what? I just love Lego City. The nice thing about building Lego City, maybe one day I'll do Lego Friends as well. But I just find it kind of grounds me a little bit, folks. It's not Star Wars. It's not something crazy like Ninjago or expensive like Monkey Kid. I've got to say though, bang for buck. I mean, I tell you, it was a really good set. And this is another set I missed out on this week, folks. Was the Bounty? I'm going to get this on Black Friday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. The Bounty ship from Ninjago and the Destiny's Bounty that was going on John Lewis for £85, down from 120. But if you spend £85 in John Lewis, you then get an extra 15% off. So, but of course, when I went to buy them, folks, they're all sold out by then. But anyway, that's on my wish list for Black Friday. Is anyone else out there got any wish lists for Black Friday? If you have, let me know what you're thinking of getting. But yeah, Destiny's Bounties is definitely one I want to get because I'm going to off of Mos Eisley, there'll be a beach area. Then off the beach area, there'll be sea. And of course, where there's sea, but that would tie in quite nicely with the Ninjago docks. There we go. That's just popped into my head, that one. That would be good. But let me know if you guys out there are doing cities at the moment. If so, what are you calling yours as well? There we go. Solo saying it should be awesome. Yes, I'm saying I can't wait to play and stream it. Oh yeah, Solo, because I remember back in the day, Solo, when I first got into, well, I wasn't getting into Lego, I was just watching YouTubers. And Solo was the first person I came across that did Lego and gaming as well. And so just out of interest, what is your favourite game of all time? I know you probably get fed up with being asked that, but I genuinely don't know. And I know quite a lot about you, but I don't know what your favourite set is. But I'm looking forward to getting the Lego online set. I really am. The game in that, I think it's going to be fun. I mean, I'm no gamer, folks. Believe me, I'm really not. Well, I used to play back in the day, but now I'm definitely. It seems like quite a nice game to sort of just pick up and start playing and stuff like that. Right.
Do you have
Oh, sorry, Si.
Do you have a console?
I've got a PS4, but I've got a laptop, which is also a gaming laptop. So I'll probably end up using that if I'm honest. Yeah. And in that way, I should be able to easily stream it. So hopefully that is the one. So saying it's a very hard question. Oh, Tech Slave One is definitely, I think, his favorite Lego set. I just don't know what his favorite game is. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't played a good computer game in ages, actually. Not like I get time to being a Lego YouTuber, folks. You're forever writing scripts or doing all sorts of stuff. Streaming is just the tip of the iceberg, it is. But what's nice about this particular tip of this particular iceberg is we get to spend loads of nice time with you boys and girls out there anyway. We did quite well. Nice, actually. An hour and a half inside. We're doing quite well. I think we'd be good for a good another 30 minutes to 60 minutes or so, folks. So no running away from us just yet. We're here for the early evening. We really are. And like I say, folks, we're just two geezers hanging out together and just streaming together whenever we can. And we'll share the stream. Sometimes I might be on Si's channel. Sometimes it might be on mine. It's just whatever works for us, really, folks. It's nice and easy and easy come, easy go, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, for land suite. I'm just building some IKEA stuff. Sorry, caught on a bit of that. No worries, Tech. Tech, what IKEA stuff are you building? Because I've got to consider getting some shelves for Lego sets. And is there any particular good ones that are out there for Lego sets? Maybe them big squarer ones. Are they called something like Jimmy's or something like that? I can't remember. But let me know, Tech, what you're up to. He's a handy chap, and he normally hangs around with us folks on London Calling. I'm not sure if he's on this week, but he'll probably hopefully be with us maybe next week or something like that.
I have a question for the chat, and maybe you as well, Greg. Does anybody know? You know the glass cabinets that IKEA sell. Does the Death Star fit into that? Does anybody know?
I don't know actually. The Death Star. Now there's a set I've got to build. I've got that in the vaults. That was last year's Christmas present. That was, folks. God, would it fit in it? I don't know, actually. I'd have to check the dimensions. I'd go lego.com, check out the dimensions of it, then pop over to
IKEA
here and just see what they are in there. Or maybe get Lorraine to find out tonight while she's in there. Because you've got to have your bet, have you, Lorraine?
Luckily, she got in, so it's okay.
Hey, Lorraine's in. We should be streaming from where she's at the moment. Get a live as it's unfolding news of the.
Yeah.
That'd be quite fun. Anyway, so let's get building. I'm going to make some noise. So I'm just going to mute myself. I'm going to mutate. Here we go.
Yeah, Takar was looking to find out, Solo, what's the squash stream? That sounds interesting. Who else? London Bridge Bricks, are you doing Speed Bill Sunday with Tech on Sunday? He will answer that when he comes back. Oh yeah, Tech. Yeah, there are adjustable heights, and I saw Chris Brickenet's video where he went onto eBay and he got these extra kind of little clips for extra shelves. But I'm wondering if the diameter will fit into the actual fit on the shelf. So hopefully. Will Harper, Lego should let us vote on half the sets per team per year. We would get what we want and Lego would get lots of cash. Do you know what? I don't know why they don't do that. That would be awesome. Like if they had so that's a good idea. They give us a chance to vote on some of the things that we would want. And I suppose I know ideas is kind of like that, but they don't even give us what we want from ideas. Did anyone see what got through? I know Just Build It, you like the globe. I'm not a fan of it myself, but I think they could have at least pushed another 3 sets from that whole thing out for us. But yeah, so let me see who else has stuff to say. Just hello. Solo Brick Builder, I would like 5 more people in the squash stream. What is it? Tell me what it is. Tell me. Yeah, blah blah blah. Hey, Fish is in the chat. Hello. Somebody has escaped from Fall Guys.
Yes. So what's all this stuff about squash then? Am I missing it? Last time I looked, that was a racket and ball game that I used to play back in the day.
Yeah. We have somebody who is in the nip. I know he's not really.
Hey!
Yeah.
He was playing Fall Guys as well. The state of him, he's roasting.
Oh my god! How did you get on with Fall Guy?
I just play it.
You're just playing it?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you win?
No.
Did you win? No.
Oh.
No.
Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
You playing with Brixish? Or do we playing with?
Play with nobody.
I'm playing with nobody. Okay, you go on then and play, and I'll talk to you later.
There's something.
Oh, that's a conker show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice conker. That's a strangely shaped one.
Yeah.
Get your dad to set that up with some old shoelace or something, and I reckon you'll have a winner there. Soak it in vinegar overnight or something.
Exactly. See you later. Say bye.
Bye, Greg.
Say bye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye, no lag.
Bye.
Bye. He's got a lovely accent, hasn't he, folks? Isn't he lovely? it's like getting that walking stick. You get around the neck, you're like, ah.
Oh god, he shouted nipples or something there. I think I don't know what he did, but
Oh, he's a cutie, isn't he? Eh?
Oh,
Oh, we got Mr. Starbricks. Four guys, you say. Hey, Mr. Starbricks. Now, I think you and Sarah play that quite often, don't you? Four guys, you say. Might have to boot that up. Yeah, you guys. I know you guys are well into your gaming and stuff like that. Please do check out if is Sarah streaming tonight or not. But Mr. Starbricks is the other half, folks, of Sarah Starbricks. So please do check out her channel. Mr. Starbricks, is she streaming tonight? If she is, do check out her channel as well, folks. She's wonderful. She's got a lovely voice as well. She's awesome. We've got Juan out there as well saying, hi, Mr. Starbricks. Lots of love out there for Mr. Starbricks. Victoria. Now, Victoria says, I have tried Among Us yet on my list. Among Us. Is that a game or is that a new TV series?
It's a game.
Ah, fantastic. Among Us. I like that. I think I might have seen it advertised at some point or other. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's take a look at Brixish. Oh yeah, Bricks the Whole was way. How you doing? Yeah, we're doing fine, mate. Even better now you're here. We really are. That's cool. That's very cool. Will Harper says, I haven't seen stream. I missed it. Brixish, could you? It says no. There we go. What's this? So Mrs. Starbrick says no. Sarah had to sit today out. I don't know if she will then when she gets home. Oh, okay. Monday we'll be back though. Yep, Monday evening, folks. That's always what my evenings are spent tuning in to Sarah Starbrick. I think was she streaming on Wednesday as well. Can't remember. It's Thursday. I can't remember who I was watching the other night. Anyway, I know one thing. I was eating Toad in the Hole. Si, I was showing it. Yeah. Oh, actually, I took a picture the other day. I had fish and chips on the beach the other day, folks. So I'll have to put that on Instagram later as well. Not that I'm one of these people that takes pictures of everything I eat. I really don't. It'd be full of chocolate if I did. But yeah, Land of Sweets says, Land of Sweets, which builds are you guys building? Well, I'm building the fire truck, and Si is building another vehicle-based one. Actually, he's building the garage.
The garage.
The garage. The garage. I did that what's his name? Sean. There we go. Look at that. That was pretty cool, doesn't it?
Mirror effect, yeah. So you move it left and it turns out to go right.
Yeah, you do. It's weird, isn't it, folks? I get that when I'm doing meetings and that at work, and I thought we're sitting there, and then I'll be sitting. So we've got this desk like this, and I'm sitting here, but mirrored. I'm sitting over this side, and I sort of say to people in AV, I said, "Well, it's not mirrored, is it?" And they say, "No, it is mirrored." I'm like, "No, it's not mirrored because I'm not sitting opposite myself." It's a weird thing. It depends how we sit. It's a bit like when I play games. If I'm playing with a joystick, if I want to go down, or if I want to go up, like say I'm flying a plane, like so. So I'm flying a plane, and the plane I want the plane to go up like that. Then I always pull back. But for a lot of people, it's more natural to pull forward. So it's a weird thing. But I don't know. Just I suppose it all depends how your brain's programmed, folks. But Land of Sweet, in regards to your question that you sent me a moment ago, this stream is just for my good self and side. Hence the name, the backlog. However, though, I will get in touch with you about something else that I do on a Friday night and let you know about that. So please don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just the backlog is just literally me and Si. A bit like the transatlantic live stream, which I do with Brick Hive, but we do have guests on that one as well. And there will be another one of those coming up this month, folks, probably maybe a week before the Halloween, because I'll be doing a Halloween stream as well. We're Si, funny enough. We're going to be doing it hidden side. All of us are going to be doing hidden side sets. So that's going to be exciting. Me, Si, Tech, Cafe Con Lego, Solo Brick Builder, I think it's going to be there. Matt Elder's going to be there, folks. The wonderful Matt Elder. And we're going to stream in from like Saturday, I think it's 4 till 7 we're doing, aren't we? Something like that. It'll be, I'll be 4 till 6, who knows? Sometimes you kind of got to go with the flow. Yeah, we have to. Anyway, so I'm going to start building the rest of this. So I reckon I need probably about 15 minutes to build this. So I'm going to switch cameras, folks. I'm going to go to the camera that dwells below here onto... that is, of course, if I can work out how to change it. You think I know how to do it by now, folks, but every now and again, I'm not kidding you, Streamlabs, they change their interface. And there we go. I'm back. There we go. I'll do a titanium J52. Hello. There we go. Whereas my friends at work say, "Who's that guy? Who's that guy at work?" So I've got friends at work that watch the channel side, and they say, "Who's that bloke that does the hands?" And oh, that's Titanium J52. See, people know him just by the fact he does the hands thing.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to my new subscriber, long-time viewer, long-time friend, Solo Brick Builder. Thanks a million. There's something going on with YouTube there. It's weird.
Yeah, and I could come back, Lander Sweet. I like your style. But no, I'll message you straight after this, Lander Sweet. I really will. What does that say? Brixie says, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to watch because I don't want to spoil it. Take on." Buzzing for the hidden side. Yeah, tech, man. I can't wait to have you on there because tech is a big hidden side fan. And this is going to be so. Do you know what it is, Si? I reckon for me, tech and you,
yeah,
hidden side potentially will be our Bionicle. It'll be the theme that left that no one wanted to leave, but they dumped it anyway.
Yeah. I heard a rumor, a theory, maybe a conspiracy theory that it's a gap. That there's apparently, I don't know how true it is. Don't know if I should say it. I'm going to say it anyway because no one told me not to. I heard that maybe Ghostbusters might make a slight return, and the theory was they didn't want two supernatural teams at the one time, and maybe Hidden Side will come back. I heard. I could be wrong.
Right, I see. But could they not incorporate Hidden Side? I mean, I suppose they can. There's 2 licenses, but you could get a crossover, have some Hidden Side characters in with it as well, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah, it'd be cool. But I mean, whoever owns the rights to Ghostbusters wouldn't want it polluted and, you know. So,
polluted. Yeah, that's true, actually. You are right, of course. You really are.
If you think about it, Hidden Side is Ghostbusters.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is absolutely 100%. And let's face it, folks, I don't know about you, but I would be so up for buying the Ecto 1 large car if it came out. That would be, oh, can you imagine? And it would have to have flashing lights on it and stuff like that, Si, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it's easily done. I mean, they have light bricks and they have they're getting more kind of electronic-y in. Did you know that in some of the builds that they have in Billund and stuff, all those lights and stuff are Lego owned? Lego haven't gone and bought them from anywhere. They've made all those LEDs and everything else themselves.
Have they? Oh, okay. I see. Because I know Solo Brick Builders went into his lighting up Lego sets. I think he's definitely working on a video whereby he kind of shows people how to do it. And one set that I would definitely like to build, and again, this will go in, maybe I'll have it over the Mos Eisley sets and stuff like that. And that'll be Darth Vader's castle.
Yeah.
But I know he's lit that up, and that looks really good. That does. I think that was one of his first ones. But like he says, it's quite a complicated and tricky process because obviously you don't want to see the wires. But I'm seeing lots of people on Instagram doing some terrific work when it comes to lighting bricks.
Yeah, I was at a thing called Brick Failure. So basically, it's like a brick show in Ireland, and Jessica Farrell, who was on Lego Masters in the UK, she was there and she built this enormous like a department store. It was like a Harrods, and it was going to, I think it was going to end up in Harrods or somewhere, but she had all these lights in it. And I said to her, Jessica, what's the story? How'd you get the lights in? And she said that she used, if I have mine, a lot of these kind of strip LED lights.
Yeah.
And they're very small and thin, and they're just okay, I've got some Star Wars figures hanging on. They're bright, and you just put them under the along the roof, and you can actually Lego between the between these bits here, because there's nothing, it won't get squashed or wrecked or anything. But I have one, the batteries are gone, but I have them in here in the detective's office in the pool hall, and it looks, the battery's gone, so I'll put batteries in for Friday. But yeah, I mean, LED, cheap LED lights, I got those in Primark, wherever you call them, Primark, we call it pennies. But it's dead simple, and it looks really good. It looks really well.
Oh, I think that's such a terrific little idea. The thing is, as well, I was in Waitrose today, and I nearly bought them. They were like little pumpkins. They were only like £4 or something like that. And these pumpkins, you've got just loads of little LED lights, and they're battery powered. So maybe I'll get them for the hidden side stream or something like that, just to kind of dress it up a little bit, folks. But I love LED lights, honestly. So when if I'm working in the studio at night and I'm just maybe scripting up or something like that, then what I do, folks, I dim the lights, and you get this lovely, I don't know, it's a kind of warm, relaxing light you get with the LEDs that I've got here, that you've got kind of coming up and down here that you can see. It's just a nice glow. I think it's just kind of relaxing, and we all need a little bit of relaxation in our lives. Let's face it, folks, we all work ourselves to the bone, don't we? And Lego is just a nice way of kind of relaxing and hanging out and being sociable as well. It's a nice thing to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I tell you what, I always find it, I know it's a funny thing to say, but I always find it quite therapeutic doing Lego city sets. They're kind of nice and straightforward. There's nothing too hard about it. And I've got to say, Take-Up, if you're still out there, what did you think of the overall build of Mos Eisley? Because I thought it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was I don't know, it was quite simple actually. So I've got to be honest, it was a nice one to do because it was all fairly straightforward, and I don't know, I just enjoyed it. The whole thing was just enjoyable, and it's a lot of Lego. It really is, and I guess you want that if you're spending all that money. But yeah, it was. It's definitely one of my top sets. I just got to hope to God that it fits on a shelf.
Yeah, I love the look of it, and there's nothing disappointing in it. Everything looks like it's where it should be and the way it should be, and everything. It's pretty good. I love the bar. The bar is awesome. Yeah,
the bar is really nice actually, and it's the second thing you build on it. The first thing you build is the speeder. I forget the name of it now. TJZ 35 or something like that. It's called Take-Up. If you're out there or solo, you're probably right. And then and I loved it. I honestly that speeder is so cool. I love it. But yeah, I for the last year or so, I've been buying odds and bits and pieces of Tatooine things, you know. So like odd bits of sets and stuff like that. Not necessarily buying the figures, just buying the sets themselves. So I love that.
Yeah.
So it all come together. It's definitely in my plan to have a Mos Eisley area. I might just call it the desert area. I don't know, the Mandalorian. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. But I'll have to name that area as well. Maybe I'll just call it Tatooine or something like that.
You should have a look at getting some of those the tan parts on the Lego website. On you pick up a lot of them for pretty cheap, especially some of those domes. You need a lot of those domes if you're going to make more buildings.
I'm definitely going to. So I'm definitely inspired to do some of my own stuff on their site. That's 100%. And you're dead right actually, because I don't know how much those domes are, but they're quite big. You know what I mean? It's like they're quite a sizable piece of plastic. Those things are.
Yeah. Takar was busy. Takar, we're just laying some bricks, basically V35, Greg. And you're right, most of the figs that are part of my upcoming vid are from the cantina. Bye. Oh, he's gone. Bye, Takar.
Oh, has he had to go?
Yeah.
Take care, Takar. Thanks for all your info tonight, mate. So I've been asking you loads of questions. But you're one of my kind of go-to Star Wars. His solo's not necessarily around, and I know he's out there. But yeah, please do check out Takar's channel, folks. He was streaming with us during Saturday, and he was with us most of the day, actually, wasn't he, Si?
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't believe it that you and Takar and Tech. You were with us for literally most of the day. I couldn't believe it. I was expecting them to come on. I was like, yeah, just join in the stream. Every now and again when you feel like it. They were with us all day, folks. It was they're legends. They really are.
It was so much fun. It was brilliant.
And it went so quick. I couldn't believe it.
It was 10 hours, and it didn't feel that long at all.
No, do you know what, folks? It was a good giggle. It really was. And you know what? If you haven't check it out. Check out Brick Hive's channel as well, folks. He's a good guy. Love him to bits. I really do. Oh, this is nice. Nice windscreen. This is coming together quite nicely. This is. So everybody out there in the chat, just a quick question for you all while I've got you here. What do you reckon of this camera angle? Is this a good angle for you guys to sort of watch what I'm building? It won't be on it all night long or anything like that, folks. I'm just wondering if you appreciate, because sometimes you're just kind of watching me do stuff, and I don't know, maybe I could be typing on a keyboard for all it matters. Let me know what you think about it. Is it a good angle to kind of be able to switch to and from?
I like it anyway.
Oh, good man. Luckily, the interface is fairly straightforward to be able to sort of switch between the two on there, which is nice. Where's that go then? Oh, this is cool. Love lights. I'll tell you, there's a thing I want to do, folks. I want to create my own fire station, because there is a fire station out there that you can buy, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I could build my own, or maybe I should just buy the set and then kind of make it more palatable, whereas it's slightly more modulated or something like that. But yeah, you've got a bit of a Lego city on the go there, Si, haven't you?
Yeah, kind of a street. I've got. At some stage I'm gonna. I have the this Palace Cinema, so at some stage I'm gonna build and throw it on that as well. Cinema.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I tell you what, cinema. If I did a cinema, folks, I'd do it, and I'd have Star Wars, the Last Hope, or something like that on there.
Yeah. So if they build shelves a bit longer, I'd be able to build a bigger street or whatever. But like, where do you put the shelves?
Oh, I tell you what, mate. Lorraine tonight, she's at IKEA. Just asked her to pick up some shelves for you while you're there.
While you're there, get some shelves. I'd love to get myself what you're getting with your shack. We call it a shack, or what are we calling your new building?
I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I might call it the Lego cabin, the Lego shack. I like the shack. I used to go to a place called the Shack when I was a kid. And that brings back lots of good old memories. That's quite cool.
The shack.
The shack. Yeah, the Lego Love Shack. We could break into a B-52 song now, folks. We will. Oh, but it's good though. But yeah, I mean, the various options you got, folks, when it comes to this sort of thing. I can either build up into the loft, but then you lose a room space. We're not. These things aren't cheap, folks. They're expensive, you know. And the thing is, I can build up into the loft, which is cool, but you'll lose some space downstairs anyway. So you kind of think, is it worth it? And my loft isn't particularly massive. I mean, it runs all around the house, but because of the pitch of the roof, I'd have to sort of spend serious money on changing it. And that's not always the best idea to do, but it is a good idea nonetheless. But everyone I know, Si, who's got rooms in the loft, they say when it rains, it creates the right ding dong of a noise. And in the summer, it's baking hot in them. So then the other alternative is to sort of say, oh, do you know what? I'm going to put an extension on the house and then just build something around there and just make some more rooms on the house. But that's obviously, you know, I'm looking at about, I don't know, it's got to be about 50,000 folks, isn't it? It's quite extreme. And then, of course, the other idea is, well, you know, create a proper outdoor building, one that, you know, like an office. They're quite in at the moment, and you know, they're not mega. Well, they are expensive, folks. Don't get me wrong about that. Blimey, they are really expensive, but it's kind of a more realistic thing to do. And at the end of the day, it's quite a nice use of space in the garden, and it is another room size. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. But I don't know, really. I don't want to do it cheaply, because the whole thing isn't cheap anyway, folks. But equally, I don't want to do it on the cheap as well anyway. So it's a bit of a conundrum, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm tying this. I think Solo had something the other day he had to tie up, Si, on his AT-AT. I think it was Luke Skywalker, his descent into or ascend, I should say, into the AT-AT.
Into the belly.
Yeah, do you know what? I will buy that AT-AT now, because I think everyone who's built it really likes it. But if that will be one for Black Friday, if it's in the Black Friday sale at all, really. So
Yeah. I don't have a Millennium Falcon, and I never had an AAT, sorry, an AT-AT. So they are two things that I'll definitely be getting very soon. Yeah, so Black Friday, maybe I might wait till Black Friday to get those two. Surely they'll have some deals on them.
yeah, I tell you what, I was almost tempted with the other day was the UCS Millennium Falcon from John Lewis, but it's like, where do I put it? I mean, that's just a set. I just got nowhere for it to go. It's a mammoth set. It really is. I don't know if you boys and girls out there ever thought, oh, actually, does anyone out there have the Millennium Falcon? Let me know, because if you've got the UCS one, what do you think of it? Did you enjoy building it? Because I know people that have bought it, and they kind of love the finished product, but they don't like building it. Oh, I'll take that off there.
Sorry, I had to put the light on for Nullig.
No, that's all right. Who's that? Right, I got someone. Who's that? Oh, it's Hit the Bricks. There we go. Some attention, you in the story. Oh, Darren in the story. Good stuff. Good stuff, Darren. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's just nice. This is doing this the night before a London calling, but I'm looking forward to doing odd times with you as well, Si. You know, we do Saturday or Sunday and stuff like that, just whenever works. And if you don't work, you don't work. You know? I could always just do something as well. But no, it's fun. So I think for a maiden voyage, folks, it's been lovely having you all here watching us. And we're not quite done yet. I'm trying to tie something at the moment. Look, I'm doing this. Folks. I've got this little thing here that I'm trying to tie. I can see now my solo was getting the hump with it. Last week or so. So what you got to do is this: you got to tie it in there, nice and gently. Oh yeah, Si, I've noticed now that Jang is now because I'm a patron to him now. He's doing my he's putting my name on there, but my name's so long he calls it London B. So I'm going to have to get hold of Jang and say, Jang, can you call it Greg at LBB or something like that? Because London B could be anyone.
Yeah, it kind of works as a kind of an advertisement for your channel, doesn't it?
Well, that's the idea of it, but you can get all your name on yours, which is obviously Si O'Connor.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of maybe just putting it like Greg at LBB or something like that. So it's a bit of an advert, but it's not too much of an advert.
Yeah, just message him in the thing, and he'll respond to you.
Yeah, it's a good guy. I like him actually. It's funny as well when you are a patron to these people, folks. Like it's also his fault. He's got me involved being a patron for all sorts of people. Yes, you kind of learn how more human these people actually are, don't you?
Yeah,
they've all got their faults. They've all got their life, and honestly, folks, you wouldn't believe the stuff that Jane gets up to when he's not streaming and stuff. It's he's quite the chap. He really is. He's a good guy.
They're always looking to improve as well. So it's good that they, like, a lot of them could just sit back and go, I have loads of subscribers and I don't need to do much changing. But like, they're always like, even like, you know, Justin comes up with new stuff, Brookie Tech comes up with new stuff. Everyone comes up with something new. Cut the Craggle, even, you know, he has another channel for his collectibles. So everyone's always trying to improve. Yourself as well. I mean, the ideas that we have, there's not enough time to do them.
Yeah, that's the thing. But we work. That's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I haven't really worked out yet if Jane works for a living or YouTube. I think his YouTube is his full-time thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I know people have said before, no, he actually has a job. I don't think he has. I think this is his job.
Yeah, because I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I mean, that said, though, I know Bricking It, he's got a full-time job, but he still manages to do a video every day. But then he
has 3 channels.
Yeah.
4 channels.
Yeah, and Craggle he's doing something. He's got something called Den. He's doing Craggle's Den or something like that.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I to be honest, I haven't checked it out. I definitely should check it out. So, guys and girls out there, if you want to check out a good channel, check out cut the craggle and check out his new channel that he's got going on it as well. It's a bit like what Greg does, isn't it? Brickitech. He does his Brickitech one, and then he's got Brickitech Live.
Yeah.
But I'm not really big enough yet to kind of divvy up my channel. Everything's what you see on the tin, folks. It really is. Anyway, maybe one day that will change. Anyway, I've got about another 10 minutes, I reckon, of building this side. The wheels will be on soon enough, folks. They really will be. We've got Mr. Berry out there. Hey, Mr. Berry, how you doing, my friend? There he is, Mr. Berry. Hey, Sio, Connor, how you doing? Bricks Love. I do one video a week, occasionally two. Yeah, Si, how do you deal? And this question is for everybody out there as well, because we're all human, aren't we, folks? In the ideal world, right? I'd be quite happy doing a couple of videos a week if I can, if work permits it, and then I do a live stream on the Friday. That's kind of enough for me. It really is, and I've kind of realised that recently because work-life balance and just. Yeah, otherwise, you're just hammering yourself all the time. Si, I think you've hit a good thing whereby you do quick little videos, don't you, and stuff like that. And if you don't mind me asking, do you find a big difference between? Because I know you've done the odd review, but do you find it quite time-consuming doing a review in comparison to, say, doing a quick news article that lasts, say, 3 minutes or something like that?
Yeah. So the thing with my channel is I find I get more views for the news stuff, especially Star Wars, than a review. I'll do the review anyway, but my reviews tank every single time I do one. Every time I do a review, it just tanks. But I like doing the review, and over the months, the views go up. But like for things like the news video I did for the Lego IKEA boxes, that's nearing 3,000 views.
Wow.
Like I woke up one morning and I had 600 views. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's only like 7 hours ago. So yeah, I think people come to mind for news and kind of short videos that they can just watch, listen to, and then go on their way.
Yeah, and I do know what you mean by that, because the thing is, right, I mean, I take a lot of love and care when I come to doing speed builds. Believe it or not, folks, I just don't throw it out there. And there's a lot of careful editing, and I always try and make it interesting for people that are out there watching it as well. But you know what? There isn't actually that much difference. There's about 10% difference between the views I get for doing a speed build and doing a review. So that's why I had no interest in doing a review for Mos Eisley, because quite frankly, folks, you know what my reviews are like. I'll be talking about it for about 5 hours or so. I would be. I mean, the figures alone. When I did the speed build, the figures alone, I was like, well, I normally do about 3 turns on a speed build, but for that one, because there's 21 figures in it, I just did 2 very quickly, and even then, I was like really cutting the editing on that as well. But yeah, so it's funny, isn't it? Sometimes it's like M&R and Jang are my go-to people for reviews. Alf and maybe 1 or 2 others are my go-to people for speed builds. I mean, Alf is even bigger than M&R and Jang put together. I think he is, and he just does speed builds. There's nothing else but speed builds. Occasionally, I think he does the odd. He calls it a review, but it's not a proper review. It's more of an overview of it. And I do occasionally, I do those as well, whereby I'll just introduce it and just quickly chat about it, you know. So that's quite cool. Let's get rid of those. I do believe I've actually nearly built this. This is quite cool, isn't it? Let me just move that over there. That's cool. Didn't get a back page on this one. I mentioned that in my review. And I'll be reviewing this set. I mean, I know it's an old set, but I do want to get better at doing reviews. I don't want to spend quite so much time doing them as what I do, but I do like a quality product at the end of the day. And I try and do, basically, folks, whether you think it or not, I generally try and do the best I can for getting some decent bit of content out there for everybody. And on that note, I've actually built this. This is unbelievable, this is. Let's pop this onto a different... Oh, I didn't want to stop my cam, but I have stopped the cam. There we go. Let's change it to another cam, shall we? Here I am. Voila, everybody. Good to see you. Voila. Look, I've got a rogue piece of hair there. Look at that, folks. Look, I look like Brian Ferry out of the 80s. Along.
You, know,
I got that.
you remind me of the lead singer of New Order.
Yeah, do you know what? I've decided. I think for us, I was going to do like a human lead music and stuff like that because I love that track. How does it go? It goes. It's got a real drum beat to it. It's like, how does it feel to be? And it's got that music. So dum 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 dum. Yeah, it's a cracking track. It really is. Hey, Mr. Berry, how you diddling, mate? But yeah, I kind of just the two of us. I love that track. I genuinely, folks, one of the lovely things, and please do join. If there's one thing I love, the one cool thing about me and Sai is you'll always find us doing stuff either on Twitter and on Instagram as well. In fact, we do stuff every day on Twitter and Instagram. We really do, and those are great social platforms, folks. They really are. So, and like I always say, the details of Sai's Twitter account and mine and our Instagrams, you'll find them all down in the description below, along with all the other bits and pieces as well. But yeah, we are. I'm loving this. I mean, look, here we go, folks. Look, this is it. Look, I've actually built it. This is a pretty cool looking fire truck. I mean, I've not applied the stickers to it yet, folks, because quite frankly, I've got my own style that does that, and I'll be here for ages doing it. But that was nice as well, Si. The Moss Isley set didn't hardly have any stickers on it at all. It was brilliant, that was. And let's have a look at this. What else did we get there? So we've got the fire truck, which I've got to say, folks, I really like. And I'll tell you what I like about it as well. Look, you've got all these bits and pieces here on the side. Look at that, eh? Now, here's the thing. If anyone knows of a good customised fire station that I should consider getting, then let me know, like on something on Rebrickable or something like that, because we all love that sort of thing. Or if you've even designed a fire station, let me know, because I want to see it. I really do. It's all part of branching out into building Legondon. Lego Paul is saying, what is next? Well, what is next from Lego? Who knows? But I know one thing coming up from me will be London Calling tomorrow, my friend. I've got these blue cones in, a bit weird, but there we go. I think they're meant to have like a blue light on them or something like that. I've got this fire piece here. I don't know, it's a bit odd sort of thing you get from a foil pack or something like that. There we go. But it's nice, though, isn't it? It's nice elements. But the minifigures, folks, the minifigures are cool on this set. They really are. The fire guy, yeah, I think he's all right. His uniform's a bit like it's all right. The green isn't really too massively green now. There we go. If I show that, there we go. See the green there? You can see where the green, I don't know, the green is printed on black. So the green looks more like a, can I put it? Well, dark green, I suppose, really. Like a minty green, as opposed to being a sort of a bright fluorescent green. If you want a bright green, this is what you need, folks, for a bright green. You need a bit of him. There we go. Slimer.
That's such a good head, isn't it?
He's a wicked brickhead. God knows how much they're worth now. I tell you, him and one of the Ghostbusters, fantastic. But I tell you what, folks, the star of this particular set is this person who goes by the name of Freya McLeod. Freya McLeod. I'll remember that name. Let's hope I remember it for the review anyway. And look, here we go. Look at that accessory she's got there, folks. This is the. Well, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pop it on here. I'm going to take a leaf out of Si's book, put it on something. There we go. See if that'll zoom in on it. So this is the mug that she has, or maybe it won't. And on that mug, there it is. It's a marshmallow. A burning marshmallow. Doesn't look too happy, does it? But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm loving that. But anyway, this particular figure, tell you what, she's got a fantastic torso. Look at that torso, folks. Blinding. Tell me what you like about this torso, and I'll mention it in the review. Yeah, let me know what you think about this particular figure, folks. If you got something interesting to say about it, I'll feature it in the review for the set. But she's got a cool pair of glasses on. I'm liking the shield. The belt looks really good. I think Batman could give him a run for his money, the Batman. But the thing that I love about this particular figure is the hairpiece. So I do that. There we go. Over there. On the hairpiece, there's like a gold section there. Look at that. Isn't that good? Fantastic. Anyway, a wonderful minifigure to add to the collection. But yeah, I do want to do a fire station. There's something nice about doing fire trucks and fire stations, and I don't know, something like that. Really, maybe I should get a big fire truck. I know there's some good sets out there for it, but that'd be cool. So we've got out there. We've got Bricksoft saying I have a fire station. I did a video on it, I think, months ago. Oh, okay, I'll check that out, Bricksoft. Thank you for that, mate. The Lego Paul says the off toaster. You meant tech. Oh, what did tech say? He says the Lego Paul says he scared me. Oh no. Land of Sweets says I like it. Good stuff. It is her again. I still remember that thing. I think that name will stuck in my head for a while now. And Just Build It says, hey, I'm back. Good to have you back. Awesome. And then yeah. So what are you guys up to tonight? Are you guys building anything out there this evening? I can't believe I've built this. This is pretty cool, actually. Maybe I'll review this tomorrow, and it'll come out maybe next week or something like that. Because, like I say, folks, I always try and do a couple of videos a week, and then mix that in with a live stream. Maybe the odd week I might only be able to get one video out there, but I enjoy doing the popping poly bags, but they're fairly. I think people like having a resource of a go-to place for a poly bag. But the magazines are way more people, a lot more people, like double the people watch the magazine. So I kind of have to prioritize the magazines really over the poly bags. Who's that?
It's the post lady.
Oh, look at this, folks. We've got an exclusive. Is Lorraine? Lorraine, thank you, Lorraine.
say hello to Greg.
Yeah,
too shy. So that's what I got. We've got I thought this was going to come in a bag, which is pretty cool. It's coming in a box, and that's 200. I think there's 200 parts in it, and then you've got a 3-box Lego box, which is awesome. That's what it looks like, and then the back of the down there is like that.
Oh yeah, that is very cool, mate. Do you know what? I'm interested in. I might even buy myself one, and then just do a speed build of it or something like that. Because it's a proper Lego set, isn't it?
It's a proper Lego set, yeah. It has like the Lego number and everything on it. Part number has the 5, which is obviously the recommendation. But yeah, it's pretty cool. There's the side of it. So yeah, I really like that. I think that is sweet.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're 2 iconic logos there, folks.
And that's the. And if you want to see more from this, you can check out my video, which will probably happen later on or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm liking it. Yeah, so here's the thing. I mean, we'll probably stream for another, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a night, I think, Si. Because we want to see this video now. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. And then once it's up, I'll put it down in the description below, folks. So yeah, that's cool. Brilliant. That's what it's all about, folks. Linking everything together. It really is. What have we got here? Bricksloth. He goes, I'll do a vid once it's done. Oh, that's cool, mate. How much for the parts? Oh yeah. So Grits Bricks Stevie says, how much for the parts, Si?
That one was 17 as far as I remember, and that one weirdly was 12, I think.
Okay. I mean, they seem pretty good sizes.
Yeah, they're big. Like it's comparison to a can of Coke.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I'm tempted to go and I don't know. I might pop down. I won't do a review on it or anything like that. Side that's for you. But I might. I don't know. I just might build something and just put it together or something in a bit of a speed build. Would anyone be interested in that? I don't know. But at least people could see what's inside it and that. How are you? Unless you're going to do that, of course. If you do it, I won't bother. But
the parts are €17 and the boxes are 12.
So that's not bad then. So the one with the parts in it. So the one with all the Lego bits in it, that has actually got a box, hasn't it?
Nope.
Oh, so it is. But that's proper. So they are exclusive figs, are they?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So they are pretty standard Lego stuff that you just happen to get in an IKEA store.
Exactly, yes. So the exclusive part, from what I can tell, is the packaging, the box itself. I think they really missed out by not printing an IKEA logo onto the minifig. I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't know, but and then these are the boxes. There's no Lego in here. Well, the boxes are Lego, so that's the Lego part there. But you don't get any of this in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Oh, so you're getting pretty standard Lego from it. I see. That's an interesting. Yeah, that is a shame, isn't it? Because if IKEA had got something that's exclusive within that set, they would have been onto a winner there. I think a lot more. Definitely AFOLs would have been bloody getting out there and buying up as much of that as they could. They would be.
Especially minifigure collectors, because I jump on anything that has Lego printed on a torso of a minifigure, or exclusive prints. I always just jump on them. So
yeah, we've got someone new in the chat. I hope in Kidlon.
No, it's an Irish Avine.
Avine, crazy with Irish names. I can't. They're unpronounceable.
Avine, yeah.
It's practically impossible for me to come out with that.
All these weird names that you'll think are weird names, but like that's second nature.
It is, yeah. But it doesn't help. You can't pronounce it, Si. I suppose you get used to it. But so he's sorry. How do you pronounce his name again?
I know Avine can be a male and a female name, but I'd say that's a female, possibly. Yeah, Avine.
Avine, okay. Avine, well, welcome to the channel, Avine. Great to have you here. It really is. And if you're new here, then jump on and sign up and subscribe and become a big part of the LBB family. It'd be lovely to have you here. Tech Productions is saying he wants to know what the price per piece is. It's interesting. Yeah, but it's cool, isn't it? Someone else selling Lego that it's it's different, isn't it? I like it. I don't know. I get more excitement out of that than I think I do with the trainers. I'm not sure. What would you guys think out there for bang for buck? What would you go for, the trainers, or would you go for the Lego IKEA? And it's got a funny name as well. It's Bricklick or something like that, isn't it? Because you've got to work on that side. You've got to pronounce that right.
I know Sarah Starbricks had the proper pronunciation the other day on, I think it was I was London Calling, Begliek.
Begliek, yeah, it's a funny name, isn't it? Begliek.
Yeah.
Yeah, just build it. Just take all the pieces and divide it up. I think that's pretty much it, really, to be honest. Just make sure you divide it up the right way around. That's the main thing. And Tech Productions. Lots of love out there. Lots of love out there. There really is. But yeah, someone asked a question earlier on, actually. There's a Toys R Us Singapore announces Lego Bricktober sets. They look quite interesting, actually. I don't know. Well, there's a couple with minifigures on there, but it looks kind of normal. So it's got kind of like coming soon. Limited edition funfair sets. Oh, I see. They're little mini funfair sets. They look quite good. But yeah, they're nothing too much to write home about, I think. I love it when you get the odd exclusive sets. I really do. As long as, of course, folks, like all these things, as long as we can get it in all regions, that's what we want, isn't it?
Yeah. I did a video on those sets, and they're the smaller scale. I'm not into them. I mean, they should just bring back the minifigures. People really, really wanted the minifigures. They loved the minifigures. May 4th minifigures. These minifigure packs were always really, really popular.
Show us that one. Is that Ninjago?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
Really? Oh. These were all available the year they shut down. So I was quite lucky to get them. And then there was you've seen this one. You must have seen this one, the Batman one.
Oh, yes, I've seen that one, yeah. I think my mate Paul had one of those.
And then the other city one was that one, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Gallifrey bricks. How very dare you? Alan Carr. Do you know what I was thinking of? I thought you were talking about the guy from Norfolk, Alan Partridge. Alan Carr, slightly in looks and personality. Yeah, maybe in those two things, definitely not in other things. But I do like Alan Carr. He's a very how can I describe Alan Carr? Yeah, he's a bit of a chatty man. Let's put it that way. I think he's a bit more, slightly more camp than I am. For obvious reasons, folks. Alan Carr. Yeah, I'll take that. The Alan Carr of the Lego community.
Oh, I say.
Yeah, Morty Vicar. But no, Alan Carr is actually quite good. He's actually a good presenter, but he's funny. If you're chatting away, he'd be like, yeah. Bricklegger says, oh, that's awesome. Lorraine Fox, haven't been to IKEA in ages. Yeah, I tell you what, Lorraine, I'm kind of home alone tomorrow, so I might actually pop out, and I think I might go to IKEA and just pick up some meatballs. Honestly, the food there is phenomenally good. It's just meatballs. That's all I'm interested in getting, nothing else. And of course, maybe some Lego as well. But I can't. Brickslow says, "Is this I can't afford new sets. I can't afford new pieces." It says, "I'm buying second-hand pieces or not buying anything at all currently." Yeah, do you know, sometimes it's like that, Bricksloth. I mean, I'll go months not buy. Well, maybe months is a bit of a stretch, but I say weeks. I can't find it hard to go into a magazine store now without even buying a magazine. I mean, and Tech, you messaged me this morning. Bless him, he's the man on the pulse. He messaged me this morning. Says another Lego City magazine out, and I'm thinking, I've written the Lego City magazine for what I thought was the current one, so that's a waste of time. But maybe I'll film. Maybe on Saturday I'll film, folks, the latest Ninjago magazine. That always seems to go down quite well. Tech, I can't bring myself to do the Star Wars one, and it's simply because I just don't like the look of the X-wing. Now you've probably built it, and I know, Tech, if you want to, mate, please feel free to put something in the chat about your stream this weekend. Honestly, folks, Tech, if you want to win some money, enter this competition with Tech. But Tech, if you want to put something in there, just a little thing about it, I'll throw people in that direction as well. In fact, folks, I'll tell you what it is. It's the time now is 2 hours, 26 minutes and 33 seconds. I'll put a link in there to Tech Productions weekend building competition for you, if you like. If that's all right with you, Tech, of course. But yeah, that's cool.
Please don't do that. Of course, he's going to say yes.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll agree to the terms and conditions. But yeah, no, legend last week, folks. He literally, him and Si streamed with me, you know, all Saturday with me and Brick Ivan. Do you know what goes around comes around in this world, folks? It really does. Just building it says he's joining as well. He says, I'm doing Speed Build Sunday. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Speed Build Sunday, isn't it? I saw actually Brick Clicker. You're still around. I saw a Brick Clicker in it last month, and yeah, that didn't go too well, did it, mate? But it was funny though. It was in the realm of entertainment. It was good fun. It really was. Sorry, have you finished your car yet?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Is that? Oh, let's take a look at that. Oh, I love it. Look at it, folks. It's do you know what? It almost looks. It reminds me of the E-Pace, the Jaguar.
I don't know what that is.
It's. I'll show you what it is because I built it with bricking it back in the day. Let's go and get it. I've got it down. I tell you, it's lovely as well. Do you know what? For anyone that's ever got into Scale Electrics, it reminds me of Scale Electrics. But yeah, hold your one up, Si. Yeah, this is the Pace, the E-Pace. And there we go. And so, it's the same sort of shape, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. It's a completely different scale. 8 studs for a stud. But look at that. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, I think there we go. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at those stickers. They're all stickers there, folks. There's like 4 or 5 stickers there just for the Jaguar alone. Oh, honestly, Speed Champions are so synonymous when it comes to stickers, isn't it? They're a bit of a pain in the bum, really, aren't they? But they really are. But I'll tell you what, though, this truck I got is brilliant. I'm loving the wheels on it. Great big wheels. Look at that, folks. That's what you want, isn't it? A bit of fun like that. I love the outfit. I've got a Crusher one. And I'll tell you what is a good car that I've got. And I tell you what, I've got to say, as much as I haven't even seen the film really, but I will say this about it: the Lego Movie 2 did come up with some great sets, and I know Tech Productions is well into them as well. But look at this, folks! Look at that. That is a good vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at those exhausts. Look at the huge. They're ginormous. I think I'm trying to be more like Alan Carr now. I can't really. But yeah, no, I love it. Big cars. Big cars.
Did you know you haven't seen the Lego Movie 2? You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. Do you know what? I'm still working my way through the Lego Ninjago movie. But I tell you what, folks, I'm trying to balance things out a bit more, be a bit more work-life balance and Lego and stuff like that. And do you know what I do because I've been full on, folks, been full on doing all this and work and with the new job. Oh, it's a new job. It's a new role within the job. I've been there nearly 20 years. I have, folks. And it's a great team and stuff like that. But the job itself is super hard. I'm kind of liking it as well, but I kind of like it and dread it in the same breath. It's a bit of a weird one, side for me. And I'm just trying to get some work-life balance together. And one of them is I need to get some downtime. That said, I've had some time off, but I need to really work on making sure I get some time out and stuff like that. I mean, we all get like it, folks, don't we? We all get wrapped up in our own little worlds and stuff like that. And then sometimes you sort of think, oh, God, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. And you kind of reflect on things. And that's kind of what I've been doing recently. And don't worry, folks, I'm not going anywhere or anything like that. I'm just trying to be a little bit more conscious of my time and stuff like that. Because as much as I love Lego and I absolutely love every single one of you out there, I really do. Lego is not my whole life, but it's a big part of my life, and so are you all, actually. So are you all. I love you, Si. I actually regard you as a friend, Si. I really do. And a brick clicker. I've never met you in the flesh, my friend, but online and stuff like that, we're all very pleasant to each other. And Tom from over at Tech Productions is a good mate as well as Solo Brick Builder, and of course Brick Hive as well. Oh, we've got G-Bricks in the house. Sorry, G-Bricks, I didn't spot you popping in earlier on. Cool, I love your avatar, mate. That is some leery old shirt he's wearing there. That's the sort of thing Alan Carr would wear, isn't it? I tell you, do you watch Mrs. Brown in Ireland, Si?
Yeah.
Do you like Mrs. Brown? What's your take?
No, hilarious. I mean, the funny thing is, all the props, all the food and everything you see in the background is Irish. They're Irish brands. So Brennan's Bread and all that. And she talks about Finglas, which is a real place in Ireland. And it's hilarious because we relate to it. But it's amazing to see like that the UK have taken it on and loved it as well. It's brilliant. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's a funny program. I have to be in the right mood to watch it. Because I kind of watch it, and I like one thing I do like about it. The funniest thing for me, the whole thing of Mrs. Brown, is all the outtakes. or laugh their heads off and that. I love that. That I love, honestly, folks. When I'm doing my 2x2, which this month was hosted by the awesome Coconut Brick Studios. Honestly, folks, the outtakes on that would be hilarious. I definitely want to introduce that on my ones, at least my versions of it anyway, because God, we have a laugh on that, folks. We really do, and it's always rushed as well. We're always not slightly behind, but it's always just before. We always film 2x2, which is kind of like a podcasty sort of thing, folks, that we do. But we always do it just before someone's about to stream. So we're constantly we're always going to be saying like, oh, okay, we need to do it in this time, and we've got this amount of time to do stuff, and we're always behind on stuff. So it's good fun though. It really is.
You know, it'd be good if do you guys still have the original footage? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we always keep it.
Each channel should. I know Solo is the last, isn't he?
So yes, he's on next month or this month.
Each channel should have, when it's over, each channel each week should have a blooper reel, and just literally put out a video of 2x4 bloopers.
Yeah. We should actually. We should call it 2x4 because it's actually called 2x2. But 2x4 would be
change it up because it's 2x4 bloopers, so people will see it's not 2x2. It's different. Oh, it's bloopers. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I might do that. You heard it here first, folks. But yeah. Also, look, we've been going for a good healthy 2.5 hours, and as God is my witness, we've actually built something unbelievable. So maybe I've got half a chance tomorrow, folks, of actually building this one as well. Oh, that's cool. I'll tell you what, your camera looks really that's very sharp. Is that a couple of surfboards there, isn't it?
Yeah. That's just the camera, the webcam in the Surface.
I tell you what, that's I'm a big fan of Surfaces, to be honest. The Microsoft Surface is an excellent product, and honestly, folks, if I didn't get an iPad from work, I'd use one. I'd use one of those as well. That van, I think, looks really nice, actually. I'd love to have that just on its own. And Si, thanks for letting me know about that set going cheaper in Argos. I do appreciate that. I'm not going to get it this time, but it might be one for Black Friday for me. I think it will be. Just build it, say, make it 3 hours. No, I think we're going to start parking this up in just a moment. We will just build it. Tomorrow, though, will be a 3-hour one, and me and Si will be back for that as well. It'll be just the same thing, folks, or pretty much the same thing, except for a different background. In fact, if you want to, I can give you a quick look at tomorrow's background already, folks, because tomorrow's background on London Calling number 36, folks. Number 36 is ridiculous. Tomorrow's background is going to look a little bit like this. Look at that. It's like magic, isn't it? That's tomorrow's background, folks. In fact, actually, I've got a slightly different one for tomorrow now, because I was working on something else earlier on, and I thought to myself, I don't normally have on my live streams the fact that it says live stream along the bottom. So what I did was I very quickly went into my application and I did another one, and this is that. So here we go. That's what it'll be looking like tomorrow, folks. With the usual great big Lego pieces in the background as well. So do watch out for that, and but I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a bit. But anyway, back to the present, the moment, which is now, of course, which is me and Si. And look, that's me on the left, in case anyone wondered, and there's Si on the right there. But maybe we should switch it up a bit. Maybe I should go this side and you go this side. Actually, can I do that on this one? No, I can't actually. Maybe I could just make it bigger. Look at that. That's a bit scary, isn't it? That's a bit too in your face. Maybe we just do that. Oh, no, I could do a big one. This is how Craggle does his one. See, look. Yeah. What I love about this one, Si, is literally that is your sig fig through and through. Let me take a picture of that. That actually looks really funny. There we go. Look, there's this side is sig fig. Oh, that's brilliant. Love it. What about that, folks? It's not the marshmallow man. It's Si O'Connor. I love it. Oh, that's great. But no, I think we'll start parking it down here, Si. So anyway, Si, I've got a rough idea what's coming up from your channel in the next couple of days or so. Tell us a little bit about what's coming up from you in the next 24 hours.
I will be reviewing this brick separator and seeing if it's going to. Oh no, I won't be doing that. I'll be doing these guys.
Oh yeah, that is so cool, man.
This will probably be the easiest review anyone's ever done. This will be just a bit of fun, but I might combine the two of them and make something else out of them. But got a weird arm angle there. But yeah, no. So the IKEA and Lego collaboration will be in the next video.
Yeah, and folks, as soon as Si's video is out there, Si, if you message me the details, I'll stick them down in the description below, along with Tech Productions Speed Build Sunday as well, folks. I'm loving that. What does it say? Drop that brick, yo. It's a brilliant. I love it. I really do. I love wearing my t-shirts as well, but folks, I don't know why. I think maybe it's because it's getting a bit colder. I don't know, but I've just started wearing polos as well. So hopefully, you will agree it looks okay as well. Grits Bricks Stevie says brilliant. I says I cannot wait to part out the IKEA box on Bricklink. God, how much would that be, Stevie? Would that be more? And genuinely, I'm always interested with the in the community. One of the a big layer of the community is all the boys, and men that actually do. Actually, I don't know any females that have got Bricklink stores, but if you're out there, let me know. But yeah, Stevie, I'll be interested to know. Get in touch with me, Stevie, on Instagram, and I'll be interested to know what your Bricklink store is. I really would be, because I'm always like, I've had people on. I've done a couple of Lego hauls, and if I bought stuff from people like yourselves, then I always mention them anyway. And if they can ever pass on any discount to the viewers, I always do that. So yeah, that's always cool. But yeah, folks. So that's Cy. That's my good friend Cy, coming up from London Bridge Bricks. Well, I'll be reviewing this next week, folks, along with the Duron Bespin. So I've got that set. I'm one of the lucky ones that actually managed to get hold of it. Thank you as well to one of my viewers in Canada who sent it over to me just to review it, which is amazing. And of course, this time tomorrow we'll be in the groove of doing London calling as well. So yeah, that's what's going to be coming up from me. And Brick Stevie says discount, no problem, Greg. Yeah, so reach out to me, mate, without sounding too American. Reach out to me on Instagram, and we'll take it from there. Freddie Mercury, am I Freddie Mercury now? It's getting worse. Who wants to live forever? You know what I mean? So yeah, under no pressure, of course. But yeah, no, thanks everybody. As always. I mean, God, we've had absolutely bundles of people out there tonight tuning in and watching us and stuff like that. Brick Stevie for a start. We've got a brick scene out there. We've got a Tease for Life, a T-Fold girl. She was in earlier on as well. Tony Raven McCullum. We've had the Lego Paul, Brick Star Wars Boy 10. We've had also Butt Chop 2021. He was in earlier on as well. Will Harper, he's always there. And of course, Tony Raven McCullum, Haley Bricks, Take Carb, and No Lag as well, to name but a few. So anyway, Si, it's been really good fun doing this with you, me, myself, and Si. Hope you guys and girls out there enjoyed the stream, the backlog. If you did, mention something down in the comments below if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate that. And if you've got any ideas that you think we should do, or any particular themes we should do next, maybe we'll do a Star Wars one next, Si, or maybe.
I want to say thank you so much to Lorraine for going up to IKEA and standing in the cold for getting that for me. So thank you so much. Mwah.
Lorraine, you are tonight's legend. You really are. You are the first, the maiden voyage of the backlog, and you get a special gold star. And I think Si O'Connor says he's going to make you an extra special cup of tea as well tomorrow morning. So that's lovely. You can have breakfast in bed tomorrow on side for that. And but yeah, no, thank you, Lorraine, for getting that, and thank you, Si, as well. So don't forget, folks, if you're watching this back, I don't know, you can be watching it. It's the year 2020, but if you happen to be watching this in the year 2040, there'll be details down in the description below for Si O'Connor's review and update on the Lego IKEA. You heard it here first, folks. You really did. But anyway, as always, folks, like I always say at the end of my streams, keep calm, keep your hands clean, especially at the moment. Keep safe and keep healthy. Lego is a wonderful thing, and so are you too. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 for London Calling. Good night, God bless, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.